Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kop-Ish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Yes, people, we are back. It is Team Kop-Ish. Liverpool have just drew 2-2 to Arsenal at the Emirates. It is a point, not 3 points, what we were always hoping for. It was one of those days, unfortunately, where Liverpool just really couldn't get much going. However, they didn't lose the game at the Emirates. Big up the chat. Big up everyone that's joining. Drift, before we get into player ratings, bro, what was your thoughts on the whole game, bro?
That was a fucking horrible game to watch. Absolutely horrible game to watch. If you're a neutral, you would have turned off. I was a dog shit game to watch. And that's from both teams. I'm not even just saying that from a Liverpool point of view. If there's any Arsenal fans that are happy with the way their team played, then I think they should be taking a look at themselves as well. It was a really poor all-round game. But I'm, you know what's mad? I'm not mad at the result. I know we disagree on this. I'm not mad at the result. I'm mad at the performance. I don't think a draw away to your title rivals is a bad result at all. Even in hindsight, I don't think it's a bad result. You made sure you stayed 4 points clear of them. You didn't lose. You came from behind twice, and you've come away with something. I saw a lot of people in the big up chat quoting Alex Ferguson. In a title race, you get a point away and then you win at home. That's what you do in a title race. Thankfully, we've got the point away, so we can get the win at home, then all good. Do you know what I'm saying? But the performance was lackluster. The performance was disjointed. We played the occasion. We didn't play the game. We were all over the place. And there was a few individuals today that were horrible. The one thing I will say to people, I've seen a lot of people in the chat that are going a little bit too, they're going a bit too far. You can have a bad game without it having to be like, this man's got a goal, that man's got a goal. All that stuff is mad reactionary. I'm seeing people saying, shot Robertson in the January window. Come on. What are we doing? But performances today from some individuals were diabolical. Diabolical. And I'm confused. I'm confused. Why? And I'm looking for understanding. Like, you know, here's the thing about football as well, bro. And this is one of the things I don't like. And we try and sit down and have a proper conversation. And I know you're vexed. I'm trying to bring you down. If you try and have a proper conversation about football, everyone says you're just making excuses. It's like you can't say anything anymore. You just can't. Even if you're trying to find a reason maybe for something. The only thing I can think of for why that was such a disjointed, poor performance is because we had a day's less rest than them, playing on a Wednesday, they played on Tuesday, and we're away for our game in the Champions League, and then we're away again for today. So we've had 2 bouts of travelling in a 3-day period, both away games. That's the only reason I can think maybe we was so poor today, because I'm just trying to find a logical reason as to why in a game that means so much, we pull out our worst performance of the season, because that is by far. We were even better against Nottingham Forest. We just never scored past Forest. But we were still, our overall play was better. Bro, today was just, oh my God. The passing, the way we were just giving the ball away, constantly giving the ball away. Today's the first time even our press-resistant players didn't look press-resistant. Jones, Gravenberch, McAllister, they all looked like they weren't press-resistant today, and we all know they are. It was weird, bro. Diaz, it was just, I don't know, man. It was a very, 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 very poor performance from the majority of the players that crossed that white line today. And I'm confused. I'm trying to find an answer. But you know, all I can say, if I'm being totally honest with you, bro, if you get a draw playing that badly, I don't think you can complain when the dust settles.
All right, so I agree with some of your take. This is where I'll give my take. We knew the situation before the game started. And I understand that they play players that maybe Liverpool weren't expecting, Timber and Saka. However, I don't understand the tactics today. It was just long ball, hoof ball for like 75% of that match. We didn't play our game. Slaughter spoke about it various times how we're supposed to be a possession team. And I understand when you're away from home and you have a team that also play the same way, you might find it a bit difficult at times. But in my opinion, we bailed out. Like, we didn't really test them in 50-50s. We were second. Under pressure, we were just willing to hoof the ball. It was literally put the ball in the air. Hopefully, Nunez can chase something and run something down. Like, as much as we always want to give Slot praise for his tactical nous, and rightly so this season, I think today's, in my opinion, is one where we can criticize and say he got it all wrong, because I don't quite understand the game plan at getting at Arsenal today. You're supposed to be brave, play in between the lines. The players didn't do that. The instructions weren't to do that, because every time Kelleher got the ball, it was a long ball. Some players today really let themselves down. We'll get into player ratings, but I'm just going to quickly name them. Robbo, horror game. Diaz, horror game. Even Curtis Jones got slightly better. But I just didn't quite understand what Slot was asking us to do to beat Arsenal. We are better than that. And that's why I'm so annoyed. We are way better than what we showed today, way below par. But I also feel like Slot hung us out to dry today a little bit with his tactics. We weren't playing a 4-2-3-1 to start the game, was playing a 4-3-3. The players were so far apart that to make a 5-yard pass, you had to make it a 10-yard pass. That's the bit where I find it really frustrating. Big up all the EAFC gang. It's like we was playing counter long ball. We needed to play short passing today. Be closer together so you can do overloads. There was no overloads today. When Trent got the ball, it was a spam. When Robertson got the ball, it was a long ball down the line to Diaz all the time. Like, we didn't actually have, in my opinion, a game plan to break down Arsenal. And that was really frustrating for me, because I know Slot knows better than that. And we didn't show that today. We didn't lose the game, fair enough, because I think if we lost today, that would have been catastrophic, considering, hindsight, players that were missing. And I understand we had no Alisson today, best goalkeeper in the world, and we had Jota missing today. But even McAllister had a horrible game. There's so many players that I just felt really let themselves down. Even if they were following the game plan, they just weren't good enough. And I know it's not the worst result in the world when we look back at it, because like I've always said, you don't ever want to lose against your rivals. At least get a draw. But for me personally, I felt like this game was there for the taking, because when we went 2-2 drift, I said, you know what? We're going to win the game. Because what would happen is we should have the ascendancy to go on and win that game. And we somehow allowed Arsenal to kind of like get back in the game and turn it into like a basketball match. Like, we're supposed to be known for controlling games, drift, but we didn't really control anything today. Even with Gravenberch, even with McAllister at one point, even with Joe, we didn't really control nothing. Arsenal, in my opinion, mainly controlled the game. And that was really frustrating to see, because I know that we're better than that. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
There was only 2 periods of the game today when we played well, and it was after going down a goal on both occasions. So it's almost like the team came for the draw. Yeah. Because if you think about it, we went 1-0 down, then we played well, we got an equalizer, then it was 1-1 for the longest, then they make it 2-1, then we play better, we get control back, we finally break them down and get the equalizer, then we sit back again and we get the draw. It was almost like we were just playing for the draw. Like, that actually feels like it's what the game plan was.
Bro, not only that,
the draw.
We lost the midfield battle. And what's so mad is, imagine a Liverpool team that we're getting used to this season. We're not really supposed to bypass the midfield. We're supposed to go through the midfield. Because Gravenberch has that ability, McAllister has that ability, so does Curtis Jones. But I don't feel like any of them was brave enough today to do that. I get it, Arsenal were pressing us, but be smarter. Sometimes it's okay to go back to Konate, reset the move. But I felt like the players were almost so worried about losing the ball, they gave it back to the defenders, and Virgil and Konate would like put it in the air to see if Nunez can win a 50-50 battle against Gabriel. And we all know how good Gabriel is in the air. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, he's very, very good, one of the best in the league, if not the best. Virgil, to be fair, Virgil and Ibra are better. But what I'm trying to say is, it was just frustrating that it was just the same thing over and over and over and over again. There was no change. There were only a little bit of times when we tried to mix it up, and we actually had results. Remember how the goal went in via Nunez and Salah? We played the ball on the ground. We played the ball down the channel. Nunez ran onto it, played it across to Salah. Why couldn't we have done more of that? Want to know why? Because the game plan was wrong from Slot today, in my opinion, and the players weren't confident enough, even when they was asked to do things that they didn't maybe want to do. And that's why I'm a little bit frustrated and confused when Slot says we are a possession team, but you were just willing to play 50-50 balls in the air. Possession means keeping the ball, short passing. And I remember he spoke about it in pre-season. He was like, if players are closer together, you've got a better chance of making those passes. And no one was willing to do that today, only for the goals that the goal that we scored with Salah, because the other goal was obviously a header from Van Dijk. It's just really frustrating. And again, I just want to stress, we didn't lose today. I understand we didn't lose. But I just felt like it was opportunity really to capitalize, bro. Like, this wasn't the best Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? This wasn't the best version of themselves. They were missing Saliba. They were missing Odegaard. And I get it. The way how football works is it's not always a case of if you miss players, you're just suddenly going to play crap, because Arsenal are still a good team. Hence why they're in a title race alongside us and Man City. And because it doesn't always work like that. When you miss players, you all of a sudden it means you're crap. No, it doesn't, because they have a good squad. But it was just frustrating to see the game plan drift. And it's like, I don't even want to watch back that game, because I reckon I'm going to get more upset when I see certain things that we could have done way better. That's what was so frustrating for me, bro. That's the real. That's it. Like, do you want to get into player ratings, or is there anything more you want to say? Like,
no, that's it. I mean, I think the thing that was annoying more than anything as well is, if you're going to play long ball, it ain't even about whether Gabriel's better than Nunez in the air. Because defensively, I don't even think Gabriel is that good in the air. I've seen statistics that say he loses 50% of his aerial battles. He's just brilliant at attacking the ball to score goals in the opposition box. But today, the balls up to Nunez, well, random shit balls. Like, if you're going to be playing the long ball, play some at chest height so he can take it down and he can actually have some kind of control.
This is what I'm saying.
Play it into space rather than just high up in the air, because we all know a defender is always more likely to win a ball that's just like floating in the air, because he's the one who gets the run and the jump at the ball. Do you get what I mean? The passing wasn't good. We weren't actually doing good up long balls up to him. There was nothing that could even be like, even the balls out wide were crap. Normally, when we're switching the play to Diaz and Mo, it's good diagonal passes. Even Virgil was giving the ball away today with diagonals that were under hit or over hit. It was like none of the passing was good. None of the passing was good. It was very, very reminiscent of the Nottingham Forest game in terms of like poor passing, because that was why we didn't win the Nottingham Forest game, because our passing was poor. And it was again today, it was just poor passing. And every time we could have put our foot on their neck, we didn't. Because I don't know about you, but I think after we equalised, they were rattled. We didn't.
Yeah, they were. They were rattled.
We went, we're cool now. We've got the game back to 1-1. And we just sat back and let them get back in the game. Then when it went 2-2, they were rattled. Put your foot on their neck and go and win the game. And I thought we would. I thought if we get the equaliser, we'll win the game. But we were just happy. I promise you, bro, no one's going to admit this to us. The game plan was a draw. I promise you, bro. I watched that 90 minutes, and all the behavior of all the players at different parts of that game suggests to me we played for a draw. Get the draw, don't lose, and then get out of here with a point. Because every bit of body language said that to me today. Even down to things like when that through ball wasn't played to Nunez in the 89th minute. Now, maybe Endo don't have the ability, but I don't believe that. I think it was, no, let's keep possession.
Endo has the ability, bro. I just think Endo ducked out of Endo ducked out of that pass, because He just wasn't
No,
sure.
because it was keep possession, bro. Because remember, I was told in the early parts of the season when that happened a lot. Nah, Drift,
Bro.
this is slot ball. It's patient. Don't
Wait
be
there,
angry.
wait. No. Wait.
Only
But
Klopp used to do that.
I
Bro,
disagree.
that was what I was told, bro.
Because if that's the case, no one should have played the ball to Nunez, bro. Slot doesn't.
But we're
say
losing
that.
at that point.
No. What Slot says is this: don't always play the risky pass. That's what he said. He literally said, "Don't play risky passes. I don't need my team to play risky passes all the time." That was not a risky pass. You just play the ball into space. Nunez runs onto it. We get an opportunity.
But you could lose possession. And I reckon when Endo came on, Slot said, keep the ball.
Drift.
I guarantee
if you're going to
when
lose
Endo
possession,
come on, he said,
it's okay to lose possession in the final third, Drift. If you're going for a goal. There's a difference between losing possession when you're under pressure. No, Drift. Hear what I'm going to say.
Depends,
Drift,
bro.
That pass there that should have been from Endo, I don't think had anything to do with Slot, bro. That was procrastination. When Nunez made that run, bro, he should have played it, and he thought, "Oh, I'm not so sure," and he dallied a little bit, and then he realized the opportunity was gone. That's all what happened. What I'm saying is, a switched-on person would have made that pass, and we could have potentially capitalized. In my opinion, we can't blame Slot for that. Like, I'll blame Slot for a lot of things.
No, I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming him. I'm saying I got a feeling that when Endo come on, he just whispered in his ear, "Keep the ball." And then Endo's second guessed in his head of like, if I play this pass and lose it, I haven't done what the manager told me to do. So he recycled it and kept it. That's what I think anyway.
No,
because
fair
I
enough.
can't I've seen Endo play forward passes, Matt. I can't believe he didn't believe in himself.
Bro, sometimes players make weird choices. For example, you're saying you've seen Endo play that ball before, 100%. But I've also seen Curtis Jones act like he's trying to. Remember when Curtis Jones tried to get the penalty and he's holding for the defender and he didn't shoot? Come on, bro. It happens. Players malfunction. That was a malfunction from Endo. Calling it straight, bro. That was a malfunction. The pass was there. You could have played it and you went, "Oh, I'm not sure." Then you realize the opportunity went and then you left it. That's what happened. I'm not going to have a go at Endo for anything else. I'm just talking about that moment. I'm not going to blame on Slot.
It could be
in my opinion.
It could be that.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know, man.
But fair play. We'll agree to disagree. All right, then, Jeff. Let's get into the. This is going to be interesting. Let's get into the player ratings, bro. What we're saying for Kelleher, I'll be real. I thought he was nervous. I don't know about the instructions, kicking out from the back.
No, I'm going 5.
And the first goal, I'm gonna be real. I think Alisson charges at Saka and closes down the angle. Even if Saka scores, Alisson is running towards Saka and closing down that space.
If you're going to stay on your line, don't get beaten there post. Don't get beaten there post. Yeah, I thought he was awful today, if I'm being honest. But I'm not going to go super, super harsh. I thought Kelleher's passing was terrible. He barely ever kicked it to a Liverpool player. Even if the game plan was to go long, aim for a Liverpool player. He just kept aiming it into midfield, into anywhere.
Kelleher was nervous,
winning the ball. Yeah, he was terrible today. I don't even think he made a save either. I'm trying to remember if he made a save. He had one of those. What I'm hoping is just a random bad game because he doesn't have many. Super.
No, of course he doesn't. But we just call it what it is. Like, it's
he had a shocking game today.
What are we saying? 5 average.
5, and I think
I'm cool with that. Trent.
6.
You're giving him a 6?
Yeah.
Who played the ball to Nunez?
Trent.
That's the only thing he done well today, man.
No. I must admit, he weren't like terrible.
Sorry, he got the corner. Diaz flicked it on.
And he wasn't terrible defensively today. There was only the odd time when I saw Trent look a bit...
Bruv, his passing was...
The majority of his defending today was all right, so I'm going to go 6.
I would have said 5 for Trent, you know. I thought he was average, bro. I'm going to be real.
No, I mean, I'm not going to argue. But like, I still believe that he didn't really get beaten defensively today. And he did all right in that regard. And he did get... He was the assist before the assist for both, like you said. His corner and his pass did create the 2 goals. So... yeah, I'll go 6. He was annoying the hell out of me with the way he was giving the ball away.
Bro, but some of his passing was shocking.
Don't get it twisted. But he was still involved in both goals, so I'm going to go 6.
I'm going 5. Do we go 5.5 then for Trent to make it fair?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, cool. Maybe some positivity. What about Ibu, bro? What are you saying for Ibu? I thought Ibu was a colossus today, by the way. But yeah.
Nah, do you know what? Ibu still had a lot of mistakes that he made today, but thankfully we got away with them.
Really?
Yeah. I thought he was good though. But like
there was Ibu was like, Ibu. I'll let you say your piece. Sorry, I'll let you say your. Go on.
Every time Arsenal looked dangerous in terms of like harassing our defense, it was Ibu who was the one who was looking shaky, or the shakier of the two. Yeah, I think he had a good game. I'm gonna give him an 8, but there was a few things he did in there that why I can't go any higher than that, because there was a few times. Bob, you even said yourself you thought he gave away a penalty. Remember when I told you it's your paranoia, calm down, but you were screaming.
That's the one mistake that's the only mistake that he had in the whole game, Drift.
No, I'm not talking about mistake that's clear. I mean, like, I was watching him and like his passing, sometimes he gave the ball away. And there was a few things I was like, Ibu, man, what was that?
Bro, you do realize that Martinelli was over it, bro. If it wasn't for Martinelli, Trent would have been done. Bro, Ibu had to marshal Martinelli how many times, bro?
I'm giving him an 8. He was good, but I'm saying there was a few things today he did.
Ibu don't get the love on his channel that I think he deserves, man.
Nah, come on, bro. Like,
I'm being real, man.
He wasn't high.
I'm saying Ibu 9. I'm saying Ibu 9, bro.
All right, we'll go 8.5.
8.5. If you're saying 8, we have to go 8.5 to be fair. I thought bro. I don't know. So what are you saying for Virgil then?
I'm gonna give Virgil 8.5 because he scored. And obviously you bump it up a little bit for a score. I thought he dealt better aerially than Ibu just today.
What?
So I think he did. From what memory serves me, I think he did better in the air today than Ibu.
I don't think Ibu lost any duel in the air today. Someone please go check.
Well, we're lucky the ref blew the whistle at the end when he lost that one.
Someone go check that stat, please.
I'm not gonna lie, we're lucky the ref blew the whistle.
Because I'll be real, Virgil gave the ball away a lot more than Ibu. Virgil, are you getting Virgil's passing today?
Yeah, I know.
VVD scored a header, don't get me wrong, and was a colossus in the first half. But second half, Virgil wasn't as good in the second half, in my opinion.
And that's why I said I
don't think he was as good as Ibu today, though.
And no, he was. His passing, some of his, but Ibu did some poor passing today as well. There was not many people in our team who passed well today. You know?
No, I know. All I'm saying is, I would have said
Virgil scored, so 8.5 because he did score.
Yeah, but see, no, I've got no problem with Virgil being 8.5. It's just that I thought, and that's gonna sound weird. I know Virgil scored, so we have to factor that in. I'm not gonna not factor that in. But I thought from a defensive performance, I actually thought Ibu was better. So maybe evens it out. But I thought Ibu was ever so slightly better because I felt like Ibu had to do a lot more. But yeah, anyway, it's cool. We move on. It's cool. But they're both 8.5. Robbo, fam.
2.
Yeah, I'm not. Is he awful or poor?
Awful.
Yep. I'm gonna be real.
I have no idea why he wasn't hooked at the end of the first half.
Neither do I. I said to myself, the chat can see, I can see, you can see, everyone can see. Robbo is not at the races today. You're gonna make the change at halftime. Slot said, no, it's all right.
And you want to know what was annoying me even more? He was playing so badly. It was affecting McAllister and Diaz because they had to keep covering.
Yes.
And I know you have to defend as a unit anyway, but they were panicking in their covering because of how easy
they had to
Robbo
compensate
was every time. And it wasn't even just off the ball. When Robbo had the ball, he was just whacking it anywhere. It was like, bro, you're not even taking care of it when you do have it.
Saka got past Robbo just by stopping the ball. He didn't even do a trick.
Robbo just literally just ran past.
Drift. He didn't even drop a shoulder. He's running to stop the ball. Robbo just carried on. Robbo got wrong-footed. He just stopped the ball, Drift. That's what he did. He just stopped the ball.
Yeah, that's it.
And banged it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna speak about
that might be the worst performance I've ever seen from Andrew Robertson. I'm being honest with you. I think that's the worst performance I've ever seen from Andrew
I
Robertson.
can't even call him Andy. I have to call him Andrew today.
Absolute. And I want people to calm down a little
Andrew
bit though with the
Robertson.
whole get rid of him and all that. Like, he's played all right this season, but today he was absolutely diabolical.
I think I'll be real. I know some people, this might sound harsh to you, Drift, but a lot of people have been saying he's been on the decline. And I think we can all admit he's on the decline. And I think there needs to be like maybe a conversation in it about Robbo, because
get rid of is too far for me. I think he should be the backup and we get a new left back. But
I mean, that's a conversation I think for Monday, but I do think him being first choice maybe every week is a conversation. Do you get what I'm saying? Like every single week. No,
he shouldn't be starting lineup anymore. That's
yeah,
right.
because I think we all said in the preview, I said Tsimikas should have been starting the game. And that's before I knew Saka was playing. And when Saka was playing, I said Gomez.
Yeah, Gomez should have played today. Gomez should have played. I'm not. You can't foresee the future, but Gomez doesn't let Saka keep cutting inside like that. Especially that though he's right-footed, so he can easily watch the run. He actually wants Saka to cut inside because it's on his favoured foot, whereas Robbo's so uncomfortable on his right foot that every time Saka cut inside, he was just lost. He didn't know what to do about it. So, yeah. I mean, here's one thing I will say, though.
Yeah.
Does Robbo get any credit in the second half for how quiet Saka was in the second half?
I mean...
Because I must admit, I didn't even remember Saka was playing in the second half.
No, there was. Do you remember Robertson fell on the ground when Saka cut inside and Robertson was on the ground?
That was the first half, bro. That was the first.
Was it first? But the damage is already done, bro.
No, I'm saying, but I'm just trying to be fair, and I'm saying, is there anything in the way Robbo played second half?
If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to say something that's not going to be very nice, but kind of comical at the same time. Robertson's done back-to-back spinneroonies. One against Madueke, one against Saka. That can't be I'll be real. That can't happen to your left back. Back-to-back spinneroonies, fam. Is that what we're doing here?
No.
Madueke and Saka.
He was awful. It was awful today, bro.
Back-to-back spinneroonies, fam. Man, we're like this. Bro, well, that's the left back. That's what I'm going to say, bro. That's what I'm going to say. That can't be happening. Back-to-back spinneroonies. I think this is WCW Nitro, bro. All right, then let's move on to the midfield. Let's get the worst one out of the way. McAllister, bro. Can you dig it, sucker?
Do you know what, bro? I'm actually going to save you having to keep asking me. I'm just going 4 for all 3 of them.
No, Jeff, don't cheat like that, bro.
No, it just makes it easier for you. And then you can just give me your score.
No, because Gravenberch, I think, was better than McAllister, bro. I think McAllister is one of Drift. I'm gonna be real. This is one of McAllister's worst games in a Liverpool shot. I'm being real, fam.
Yeah, but I don't think it was Gravenberch's worst game this season. Jones didn't really do anything.
I can't put. I know people are gonna say favoritism, but I think even the chat will agree with me. Gravenberch is better than McAllister, bro.
We're splitting hairs here, bro. The midfield was dog shit today, bro.
I'm cool to put Mac in here. Gravenberch, I would have said he was average 5. Grav was better, bro. He gave I don't remember McAllister trying to even get the ball and turning. You know that? Are you forgetting what Gravenberch is able? Again, it wasn't even a lot. So I know what you mean. It's like we're comparing.
Yeah, but we're splitting hairs, bro. 4 and 5. We're splitting hairs, bro. We're splitting hairs.
I'm saying this in what we saying. Who was the other one?
Jones.
Curtis.
I give Jones a 4 as well, man. I thought the whole midfield was shit. But to be fair, if you're gonna give Grav 5, then Jones should get 5 because Jones was probably better than Mac as well, I guess. But they were all crap, man. I didn't enjoy the midfield. I didn't enjoy.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I was mad at Jones in the first half, but he did slightly improve.
In the second half, Jones was at least trying to grab the game by the scruff of the neck when we were losing. But I didn't enjoy any of the midfielders today.
I just think, do you know what? Like you said, the midfielder crap. I just think McAllister, though, That's
And
his
I will
worst.
say, I think McAllister's poor performance was because he was on the card as well. Once he got that yellow card, he just shrank in the game.
No, agreed. All right, what's this? Someone said what? All right, who's next? Salah.
Oh, this is a tough one, man. I don't think Salah woke up until the 70th minute. First half, he was diabolical. Second half, he started to get better and better, and then he came alive around the 70th minute. I'm going to go 6.5 for Salah.
Really? That low?
Bro, in the first half, he was diabolical, man.
All right, was he diabolical or did he just not? You just didn't see him on the ball.
No,
genuine question. Genuine. You're saying a
in the
trick
first
question.
half, in the first half, he was non-existent.
Bro, when he got the ball, do you know? Can I be real? I don't remember many times Salah on the ball in the first half.
Well, there you go then.
However, in the second half, he stood up a lot more, started a bit more hustle and bustle, and started to cause problems, especially after he scored. I would, you know,
that's what I'm saying. He only cooked in the last 20 minutes. Up until the last 20 minutes, nobody could tell me Salah was present in that game. Come on, man. We can't be.
No. You're forgetting. No. Wait. I'm trying to figure something. Hold on. When was that bit where someone played the long ball to Salah? Oh, then he was running and he played the ball.
Salah I would have said
7.
20 minutes, man.
Would you say 7, Drift? What did you say?
I think you're being mad generous.
You think I've been too?
I'm not going to argue with you, but I think you're being generous. For 70 minutes of the game, Salah was non-existent. Like, non-existent.
But, bro, do you know what it is, though? I would have given Salah like a 5.5/6, but you got to remember, he did score. It's the same criteria that you're using for Virgil. Because I'll be real, Drift. Virgil, I think Virgil was worse than Ibra today, but Virgil did score, so I had to factor that in.
Sorry, I'm missing the point you're making.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is we have to factor in that he scored, and not only that, I
am factoring in that he scored.
So what did you give him? Sorry, you gave him
until the 70th minute. Mo would have been getting a 3 or a 4 with McAllister, bro.
Nah, I would have said that he was a 5.
Bro, I think you're being a little. I like I said, I know it's the king, and I know he ended. I know he ended the match well, but bro, up until the 70th minute, if you can remind me of something that he did, then I'll like up until the 70th minute, what did he do,
bro? See, here's the thing. If we're gonna say this about Salah, are you really ready to what's gonna happen to the next person?
No, but it's not a comparable situation.
No. But my whole point is, no one really got. In fact, here's what I want to say. When we was attacking a lot of the times, it was more so not even on Salah's side. Salah found it hard to get to the game because he didn't get the ball a lot. Was playing more down the other side, which kind of surprised me, to be fair. But at the same time, not because we're thinking Partey's the weaker link and rare. That didn't really happen. If you go look at it, I thought we played a little bit lopsided, which kind of surprised me, if I'm being real, Drift. But anyway, what did you say for Salah, bro?
I think people are forgetting that Salah was getting the ball and he wasn't able to get past his man.
Because I'm saying Salah 7. No higher than 7.
What are you saying? But I think 7's being a bit generous. If you want to go 7, and I'm not angry at it, I think
what was you going to give him? I don't know your rating, though.
I gave him 6.5.
Oh, so only half. Bob, so only half a mark then, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying.
So Salah should be 6.75. All right, we'll just leave Salah. That's Nunez. Sorry, hold on. Where's Salah then? Chat, what are you saying quickly? Because Drift's gone 6.5. I've gone 7. What are you saying, chat? I'm seeing 7 is crazy. Salah was Lao 7, 5, 6, 7. 7 is fair. 7, 6.5, 6, 6. 8.
8 is biased as fuck.
We'll leave it at 7, but revisionism is very key. So we'll remember we might have to go back to Salah. All right. Broski, I'm going to go first on this one. Luis Diaz needs to write an apology to Liverpool Football Club for this performance today. The brother couldn't get past Thomas Partey. The brother has no cartilages. Diaz done one thing all game when he nutmegged Party. That's it. He didn't do nothing else. He nutmegged him. That was it. From the whole not 90 minutes, but you get what I'm trying to say. 70 minutes, bro. Diaz was missing. Party's probably still in Party's pocket. Do you know how embarrassing that is, bro? That's embarrassing, bro.
I do hate the fact that the referee kept on blowing every time he got slightly aggressive. That was pissing me off because Partey was roughing him up. But no, you're right. I'm going 4 for Diaz. Diaz weren't good today.
The only thing that saves Diaz is that he got the flick on, remember, for the header. For Van Dijk's header,
Yeah,
bro.
he got the assist. Yeah.
But other than that, he was This is our starting left wing, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to go 4 for Diaz. He was poor today.
Good. Because you definitely a 4. And without that assist...
We can't underestimate the good flick on still. But
no,
yeah,
I know. But, bro, without that assist...
Without the assist, there'll probably be a 2 or 3, yeah.
But Thomas Partey, bro.
Yeah,
Locked up Diaz.
Yeah, mad. It's actually mad.
Bro!
Of all the games to choose to have a bad game,
bro. Darwin Nunez.
I'm going to go 8 for Nunez. I thought he ran his absolute socks off today. Did everything he could for the team. Was running back, making better tackles in our midfield in the first half. Led the line as well as he could. We created absolutely nothing for him and he never stopped. He was exhausted at the end of that game. And rightfully so, because I'm definitely sure if I look at the kilometers ran, he ran the most today. He was everywhere. And then he got the brilliant... And here's the thing as well. I want people to actually ask me. I just want people to tell me if assists from strikers are important or not. Because I've been told they mean fuck all. That's what I was told. Who cares how many assists Nunez gets? All right. How about today then?
I thought it was a 7.5, but I'm not even going to argue with the 8 because I kept on pointing out during the game. I'm so sick to death of Liverpool playing this long ball in the air and he's supposed to match Gabriel every single time. Like, it was just, he was feeding off scraps. He was 100%. Able, he was given a chance and he executed. Like, we didn't create one good opportunity for Nunez today. We didn't create him one good opportunity. He was feeding off scraps today. He battled his heart out. And that's the thing. He battled his heart out. And I look at Diaz and think, brother, you had Thomas Partey and the other guy had to deal with Gabriel, innit? And it's not that Thomas Partey is crap, but Thomas Partey is playing out of position. You should be able to take advantage. Gabriel was their leading centre-back today from when he was on the pitch. And Nunez battled him very, very well. Yeah. Do you know what, Jiff? I got no qualms.
He was literally the only player in our attack who was taking it to Arsenal and trying to rough them up and get, you know what I mean, and do things and press.
He's the only outlet that we have because all we get to know is long ball spam.
And like you said, it was dumb long balls. There wasn't anything intelligent about it. What was he supposed to make of half of it? It was terrible passing to him.
I'm kind of confused.
He did his part. Yeah. He did his part. And I'm not going to lie. People might not like hearing about it because all they want to do is just talk about goals and goals and goals. But he did so much good tracking back and tackling today. Without it, Arsenal might have exploited and actually got more. The amount of times I saw it was Nunez. I see a tackle and then I'm like, fuck off. Was that Nunez? I'm thinking, wait, I remember saying to you, man, where's the midfield? Why is Nunez the one tackling? Where's the midfield? What's going on? How can he run past the midfield and he's the one who's helping to tackle? Where was the midfield? Where's Jones? Where's all them, man? Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry. That selfless running was one of the things that helped us get something out of this game today. So I'm pleased for him, man. Not one opportunity we created for our striker today. Not one.
Not one. Listen, I'm not having a go at you in the chat, Hugo. I know you're saying why does it count for Dijk, not for Sobo? What I want to say is this though. I understand we always speak about defensive contributions.
It does count for Sobo.
No, but here's what I'm gonna say though. But Darwin got an assist today, and you've also got to look at how the game was played today. Normally, when we played other teams, we've had actually possession. We've actually controlled the game. So there's a lot more control involved. Today, we didn't really have much control. And for Darwin even to get an assist, keep them on their toes the whole game. The whole game. He was the only outlet that we had, really, today. The only person. And like I said again, I just want to stress, we didn't have control of this game today. Arsenal did. They kind of bossed the midfield, if I'm being honest. Nunez was left with scraps today. On another day, what normally happens? Liverpool have line share possession. We're in control of the game. Szoboszlai has how much time to do certain things, and he's not doing enough. So I get what you're saying, Hugo. I'm not going to go at you, but I just kind of wanted to say, like, I do think it's very different for today's game. Not overall, but today's game specifically, bro. The way how the game was played today compared to other games, very, very different. I would arguably say this is the most I've seen Liverpool so disjointed. And I think that's why the frustration kicked in. Because we were very disjointed today, chat. Am I lying? Big up Hugo, though. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm not having to go at you, Hugo, but I just wanted to say, like, I do think the games is very different. We were disjointed. We didn't have much to work with today. Like, think about it. Look how we scored. A flick on from a corner, and we had one opportunity that we created. Other than that, we didn't really create nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I have to back Nunez on that one, because Szoboszlai, very, very different games that he's been involved in compared to Nunez, especially today. So yeah, man.
But here's the wickedest thing, Matt,
and I appreciate what you're saying, bro, as well.
I do back Szoboszlai for his defensive work, but I get told, Drift, man, are we going to be talking about defending for a number 10? Who cares if the number 10? So I do talk about Szoboszlai's defensive work, and I always get told, why are you talking about his defending? So I do give credit to him for defending. And here's the crazy thing. For everyone now who's talking about, he should have played, he should have played. Yeah, revisionism, innit? You see how easy people are quick to flip-flop. Everyone's been saying Szoboszlai should have been dropped. And then when we have a poor game...
Wait, Drift. Don't have a Drift. No, Drift, one thing I say you can't... I think that's a bit disingenuous because Szoboszlai deserves... No, hear what I'm going to say though, Drift. Szoboszlai deserves all the... What's I going to say? All the criticism, bro, because... He hasn't played well today, Drift. That's a fact. But today, we didn't realize we were going to play so badly to the point where the stuff that he does offer, which we think is still minimal anyway, would have actually helped us today. We'll get onto Szoboszlai, but I think that's why it's a little bit unfair.
I keep being told that I can't talk about his defensive work, so it sounds like hypocrisy.
No, but not even defensive, Drift. From an attacking point of view, he actually helped today when he came on because he sped things up. Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm talking about he made some terrible passes today as well. Remember that.
No, but do you know one thing he did do?
In a game where we were giving the ball away a lot, what has Szoboszlai done all season? Give the ball away. So it's revisionism. Hindsight is easy.
No, but bro, remember, let's speak about the game, not like overall, that's a different conversation. You're right, Drift. Today, I don't know.
I'm not talking about Szoboszlai's performance today. I'm saying everyone who's saying Szoboszlai should have played. Slot fucked up. Why was Szoboszlai on the bench?
Drift, can I be real?
You're only saying that now in hindsight.
Drift, no. I'm gonna say this though, Drift. I have to back the chat here. I'm normally against the chat, but I'm gonna back them. At the start of the game, you wasn't here, Drift. You wouldn't have seen. A lot of people, including myself, said, I'm surprised Sobo's not starting today because we're going to do a lot of running. Chat, am I lying? That's the exact quote I said today. I said, I'm surprised Szoboszlai should be starting today because we're going to do a lot of running. And then some people in the chat were saying, we're going to have the ball today. We need to control the game. And I said, I'm not sure we are. We're going to do a lot of running off the ball. We actually need Szoboszlai's right. Am I lying, chat? For those that were on big up, I'm not lying.
That seems like a lot of people changed their mind from the preview because in the preview, one say.
No, but people are allowed to, Drift. You can't have a go at them if they set a preview in.
I'm not having a go at them, but I'm saying it's either flip flopping or it's make your mind up.
No, Drift.
If you do a preview and everyone says, he's not playing well, he's got to be dropped. But then when you see he's out the team, you get shook, and all of a sudden you want him back in the team. Make your mind up.
Drift. I have to back the chat
here, man.
The chat aren't flip-flopping. Or I'm not saying you're calling the chat, but what I'm saying is there are a lot of people
that will say, stick with it.
Drift, hear what I'm saying. Before a ball was kicked, you're allowed to change your mind, bro. It's different if a ball was kicked.
To me, weird.
No, but bro, if you're thinking before the game, you're thinking, do you know what? Maybe we do need some. You're allowed. It's different if it's in the game and you're going, I told you, bro. That's different. The chat weren't doing that.
I mean, half the chat were doing that, but yeah.
Bro, come on, man.
Remember, once Jones started playing badly, that's when it was like, maybe we should have played
Szoboszlai.
Bro,
there was a lot of people in the chat that were, before a ball was kicked, literally 10 minutes before, I was speaking to them and they said, I'm kind of shocked Szoboszlai's not starting today because of the type of game it's going to be.
No, I'm not saying they never said that. The point I'm making is half the chat was saying it once the performance started to be bad, which is obviously hindsight. Yeah. And everyone who said that it don't make sense because you all said that he shouldn't be playing. So I'm just confused. He shouldn't be playing. Everyone agreed he shouldn't be playing. But then when he's dropped, then everyone goes, nah, Szoboszlai should have played. It just makes no sense, bruv. It's hypocrisy. I don't get it. I don't understand it. He didn't play and Jones never played well. That doesn't mean Szoboszlai didn't deserve to be dropped. Szoboszlai did not deserve to play today. He's been asked all season. So we can't do the whole, because Jones didn't play well today.
They're not doing that. Two things can be right at the same time. People are saying Szoboszlai hasn't been good. He hasn't been good, right? But they're still saying for this type of game, you still need him, bro. Because what he actually does offer, even from a defensive point, that's what the chat was saying before the game, bro. When they saw the lineup, people were like, wait a minute. Why is Szoboszlai not starting? We need him for this type of game. We know he's not on form. We know he's...
I don't know why everyone changed their opinion so quickly, but fair enough.
I don't know. Chat, listen. Again, I just want to say, big up the chat for those, not all, like for those that will agree with me at the start of the game. I was shocked Szoboszlai wasn't starting.
Because here's the point I'm making, Matt. Next time Szoboszlai has a bad game, I don't want to hear why Szoboszlai playing. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sick of the back and forward thing.
No, but Drift, you have to treat every game different, bro. Every game's different. All right, be real with me. Be real with me. No, be real with me. Did you think we was going to do a lot of running today? Because that's what bro, the first thing I did.
I thought we were going to control the midfield today.
Okay, so that's why we agreed to disagree. Bro, before the game started, you wasn't there. I literally said, I think we're going to do bare running today, you know. We needed Szoboszlai for this game. That's the first thing I said.
Rice, Moreno, and Trossard, bro. Why would we be doing bare running? Who was there? Who was in their midfield while we should have been doing a lot of running? Bro,
Emirates is one of the biggest pitches in the Emirates is one of the biggest pitches in the Premier League, yeah? They're going to be aggressive. You've said it yourself. They're a good team. They're not just going to sit back at home and allow us to have line share the game.
We should have just popped the ball around them and controlled midfield. McAllister, Jones, and Gravenberch are so much better than Rice, Moreno, and Trossard. We should have just controlled the game and passed around them, but we didn't play well. But that doesn't mean that we should have been doing a lot of running. Bro, running who? Who's quick in that midfield? Running where? But we shouldn't have been doing no chasing.
Bro, let's agree.
The only quick player in their attack was Martinelli and Saka. We shouldn't have been doing no running today, bro. We just played like shit. We just played like shit, bro. We should have not been doing running. In fact, we should have actually been doing more running in the Chelsea game because Caicedo, Palmer, and Lavia are way more agile and mobile and way more quicker than Arsenal's midfield. So if anything, we should have been doing more running in the Chelsea game in midfield than we did today, bro. But we didn't. Why? Because we didn't control the game today, bro.
Bro,
it was just poor game management,
bro. And why is that? Because long ball. If you're gonna play long ball, fam, who are you gonna pick if you're gonna play long ball? You're gonna play athletes, bro.
Long ball.
Bro, no, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I know we shouldn't have played long ball. But the fact that remain is, Slot decided to play long ball today. If you're going to play long ball and you're looking for second balls to drive up the pitch, you use Szoboszlai. You don't use Curtis Jones. If you want to play through midfield and you want to keep the ball, you use Curtis Jones. What was the tactic that you said today, bro? We were both agreeing. It was long ball.
But this is the point. I don't think it was a tactic before the game.
Of course it was a tactic from us today, bro.
I think during the game, we just panicked into doing it because I've never seen...
It was a tactic from the whole of today to play it long. We just agreed. Bro, you can't change the agenda to suit the player.
Once we couldn't handle the press, we just defaulted into doing it. I don't think that Slot in the dressing room was saying, right, long balls today, guys. Or he would have played Dominic. The fact he played Jones proves he wasn't setting up for long balls, Matt.
Bro, no. Slot. So we'll get on to
Slot. He changed during the game, in my opinion. Once we were under pressure, he just like defaulted to doing it. There's no way you play Jones and your tactic is long ball. That makes no sense.
You do realize it's okay to say Slot.
No sense.
No. Yeah, you're right. It makes no sense. And you never guess what? Because Slot got it wrong, bro. Why can't we sit here and say that? He got it wrong, fam.
I'm not saying we can't say that, but how can you sit there and think that the tactics from the start was to do that, but play Jones?
Bro, hear what I'm saying to you.
He adapted to it during the game once we weren't playing.
No. From the get-go, it was long ball FC, bro. Let's keep it
under pressure from the beginning of the game, weren't we?
No, that was the game plan today, to kick it long because we couldn't bypass the press. Arsenal are the best at pressing us in the Premier League. They're actually better than Man City. For whatever reason, they know how to press us in that 4-4-2/4-4-1. They compress the space, Slot said, you know what? It's a bit too risky to play through the midfield. We're going to play it long. Hopefully,
So
we
why
win the
play
second.
Jones? Then?
Let me land. If we win the second balls, we start from there. That's why I'm telling you, he got it wrong. Slot got it wrong today. He
So
got
you
it wrong
meant to
on
tell
team
me that
selection,
Slot is
and he got
actually-
it wrong on tactics, bro. I'm
So
calling
you
it out, bro.
So you're telling me that Slot is actually not an idiot, but like he's actually played the player that is the complete opposite to the tactic. That makes no
Bro,
sense.
I can't stress it enough. It's plain for all to see. Drift, did you ever see at any point during the game where the manager said, I need you to keep the ball on deck? It don't matter if you get impressed. We believe in our philosophy. We're going to keep the ball on the ground. Did you see that today? Did you see that today?
Yeah,
Because
every time we went to go down, we started doing it.
If there was 100 times
we went to go down, we started to put the ball on the floor and play. Every time.
We literally done it about 5 times in the whole match, bro. Like literally.
Nah, bro. Every time we went behind, we put the ball down and started playing.
Bro, I'm calling it what it is. He got it wrong, bro.
I'm not
just
saying
plain
he
and simple.
didn't get it wrong, but I refuse to believe
He
that
got the
if
team
you
selection
play-
wrong. It's okay to say it. I think we've got to stop
No,
blaming the
of course,
players.
I don't care about that, bro.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
it
the
doesn't make
manager
no
takes
sense
more
to me.
blame for me. Don't get me wrong. The players underperformed, but the manager, the tactics that he set out today, I can't hear no one tell me, oh, do you know what? Because Curtis Jones played, the manager wanted to play us through, but because he saw no, bro. From the jump, it was literally we're going to long ball and bypass the press and hopefully win the second ball so we can pick up play where it leaves off and control from there, bro. I'm telling you from now, if that wasn't the game plan, then that's even worse from Slot because he didn't even adapt. That's even worse.
No, he
until like the
adapt.
70th minute, bro.
Look, and
Come on, man.
Let's keep long ball in it because now they're pressing us well.
Slot
Because if you remember,
Slot got it wrong today. It's okay to say that.
Of course it is. I don't care about that. I'm not
you know
defending Slot. But the point is, I think the first 5 minutes we tried to play out, it weren't working, and then we just thought, shit, we better just start long balling this because we're not able to get past.
I don't even Drift. Do you know what? All jokes aside, yeah, I don't even remember the 5 minutes that we tried to play out from the back. I literally thought like
we won a free kick about 2 minutes into the game. Remember?
Bro, I'm gonna be so real, Drift. Like I said,
remember we had a free kick on the edge, not on the edge of their box, but do you remember about 2 minutes into the game? The plan did not look from the start. Long ball.
No, to me it did, bro. I'm gonna keep it up to me.
Press, so
long ball.
Fuck it, go
that's
long.
all I got. That's all I saw. Long ball. I didn't see nothing else. You're right in terms of there were moments in the game where we put our foot on the ball and actually start to play out. That was late in the second half, bro. And that's how we got our goal.
No, it was every time we went to go down.
But hear what I'm saying. But the game plan from the jump, you could so see it, bro. Want to know why? Kelleher, ball goes back, long ball. Virgil, long ball. Konate, long ball to Diaz. It was always Trent, long ball. There was no, we're going to keep the ball on the ground.
You do realize there's a possibility sometimes maybe the players were doing it out of panic and the managers can't do it. Like if the players keep panicking, do you know what I mean? How do we know?
I'm not saying the play, but I'm not even
doing?
saying the players aren't even panicking, Drift. But I'm telling you from now, Slot, in my opinion, this is the first, big mistake he's made in terms of from a tactical point. In my opinion, I thought the way he set up the team today, was wrong. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not saying Slot was good today. I just don't think it makes any sense if you're not planning to keep the ball to play Jones. That suggests to me he wanted to keep the ball. He ain't playing Jones if he's going long. That makes absolutely no sense.
No, you can't believe he would do that, Drift. He might be thinking
he's not an idiot.
No, but he might be thinking Jones is in better form than Szoboszlai, regardless of how I'm going to play. What?
So if he thought that, he would have played Szoboszlai in the Champions League.
I'm going to be real. Slot had a howler today. That's all I'm calling it as.
No,
he had
I'm
a
not
howler.
saying he did it. I think you think I'm defending Slot. I'm not defending
No.
Slot.
You're not defending Slot, but what I'm saying is,
suggests there's no way you're going for a
real.
long ball tactic and you play Jones.
Bro, I'm going to be so real, Drift.
That makes no
I don't
sense.
see this game any other way other than it was a long ball game today. He picked Curtis Jones because Curtis Jones is actually in better form. Remember, Curtis Jones had a great performance against Chelsea. Szoboszlai hasn't done anything.
So why didn't
as
Jones
of late
play against RB Leipzig then?
Because he's got to switch it up.
Why? If it's about form, you play the player in form.
Wait there. You're the one that's talking about rotation. Of course he's going to rotate. It's the Champions League. Are we not supposed to rotate now?
No, but Jones wasn't one of the players who should have been rotated. Let him continue his form.
Bro.
If you go back and look, I said Jones should play that game.
Jones was rested. As you can see, what did he think? What do you think was
should have been rested in
Drift, you said it. What was more important, Arsenal or Leipzig? So who got the rest? Jones. Jones was able to start today's game, bro. Jones was rested,
so hold on. We agreed. It seems like favoritism.
Drift, man.
No, Matt. Hold on. After the Leipzig game, we all agreed it seems like favoritism why Slot keeps playing Szoboszlai. And now you're suggesting it was because he was resting him. Come on.
If it's called hindsight, if Szoboszlai started, it's favoritism, right? Or am I wrong? If Jones didn't start the game and Jones started the big game against Arsenal, what does that tell you? What does that actually tell you?
It tells me he wanted to play possession football today and felt that he was better than Szoboszlai.
All right, cool. Possession football was the key today, apparently. All right, cool. But we
didn't execute it.
It wasn't even about execution because there was no. How can you somebody execute? We didn't even try. We didn't try to play possession football. I don't get it.
Yeah, because they didn't allow us to, which we shouldn't have let them do to us. Anyway, let's just move on.
Slot is a smart man. He knows how Arsenal are going to play. He knows they're going to press us. We then have to adapt to the situation. We didn't adapt because he bailed out and decided to think, I'm not going to try anything too much. We're just going to go long ball and we're going to try and beat the press that way. Slot didn't think of any other way to beat that press.
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, you just made my point.
Drift. We played long ball, bro.
No, you said adapt and go long. That's what I said. No. You said the game plan was long ball from the jump.
I said we didn't adapt. But do you know what? All right, cool.
Forget it. Forget it.
Cool. It's cool. We'll move on. We move on. Big at the chat as well. You know what I'm saying? Right. Who's next? Are we on to? We're on to the subs now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So. All right then. Tsimikas. So we're saying for Tsimikas.
I'll give him a 6. I think he was all right when he come on.
He was better than Robbo. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
I would say, you know what? Tsimikas done really well, you know, Drift. I think Tsimikas is a 7. That's me, though. I thought he was good, Tsimikas.
He was all right. I'm just trying to think if he did anything that stood out to me.
I thought Tsimikas was good, fam.
We can settle on a 6.5 for Tsimikas then.
I'm saying 7, fam. You're outvoting.
No. This ain't
Tsimikas was good, bro.
But it
Tsimikas was good.
So you think
7's good? Yeah, I thought it was good today, bro. All jokes aside, I thought Tsimikas was good today, Drift. On a real, he was good today.
He was good, yeah.
I think he was, bro. I'll say this: we start with Tsimikas, we don't concede that first goal. He's not getting ripped like that either. No chance.
You would like to think so. No, yeah.
Tsimikas, I thought was good. I'm not gonna go too far, like 8, 9, but I thought it was good though.
He was good. Yes, why I said 6. I thought he was good.
Nah, 6 is above average, Drift, man. I'm saying 7.
I think 7 might be a bit too generous, but fair enough.
All right, who's next? All right, we'll go Gakpo.
5.
You think
he wasn't crap, but he didn't affect the
Was
game.
he better than Diaz?
No, not really. Not really. The whole left side of the pitch today was just shit. Like,
I'll say this: other than Tsimikas, the whole left side was pants. So. Yeah.
Gakpo tried, but to no avail. So I just keep him as a 5 average.
All right. Szoboszlai. How we say for Szoboszlai?
I'll let you go first, bro.
Brother, I'm not gonna lie. He done one good thing where remember when you like that's a foul when someone tried to literally pull his shirt off. Pause. But then he also had this. Did he take the shot? Am I thinking of someone else?
No, it was a pass, and it was like I don't even know what he was doing.
I'm not gonna lie, fam. Szoboszlai. He weren't poor. He gave us a bit of impetus in the final third, in my opinion. I will go 5.5 for Sobo.
I'll go 6 for Sobo.
We'll go 6.
He did bring energy into the midfield.
But that's what I'm saying.
Mm.
Is that it for the subs? Oh no, Endo.
Endo was only on the field for 8 minutes. Is it a bit too
Was
harsh?
Endo?
I think he came on in like the 87th minute or something like that.
When did Endo step onto the pitch?
I think it was like the 88th minute or something like that.
He did come on quite late, innit?
It's almost a bit harsh to rate him.
People are
I don't mind if
people are taking this out of control. Bro,
I'm alright to just say he's
5.
a 5, like average.
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit of
5,
time
5,
on the
5,
field,
5,
just
5.
average. Yeah.
Big up Ram. Sorry, Ram, I didn't even see you there, bro. All right, then we're now on to. I think that's it. Yeah, Arnie Slot. Ram, I'll start with you, fam. What you said about Arnie Slot today, bro? And his tactics.
You got it wrong. You got it wrong. You got everything wrong today, I'd say. I need to ask the question to you guys because I've been thinking about it myself. Why is it when we score, we don't try and get a second goal or try and build on our lead in most games?
Because I've been told it's about control now, Ram, and that was Klopp's way, and now we don't do it like that anymore. So,
because I want answers, man. I want answers.
Should I tell you why? Because once we scored that second goal, he actually thought it's better to take the point and not the.
Now, Matt, I'm going to tell you something right here, right now.
The
back line, Lewis Skelly, Kivior, Ben White.
Yep.
I don't even know who played right back. Thomas Partey.
Yep.
How can you do that? Do you not know anything about momentum?
Because Slot got it wrong today. I've been saying it, fam. Call it out, bro.
Legit. And you know what, yeah? How the hell did we make Declan Rice look decent today on the ball? The one thing that he ain't good at is literally under pressure, passing the ball, dictating play. He can't do that. But we gave him the time, the space, everything for it. And I see people saying Ram is already slot out. Let me be 100% honest with you guys, yeah? When you man started questioning about this guy, I actually did my research about Arne Slot, and I was actually excited about what this guy's going to bring to Liverpool, yeah? So if anyone's thinking that I'm Arne Slot out, go give your head a wobble. Go and give your head a wobble. I'm just talking on today, and I've seen it for the last couple of games. And look, people are saying you're being overreactionary, you're asking for too much, you're nitpicking. No, I'm wanting us to win. I've been happily singing our praises about how good we've been this season, but we can do a lot better. But I feel as though that is something that we keep on doing. And it showed today. We had a good opportunity to win a game, win out away from home against our title rivals, and we didn't go out and do it. It's frustrating. They lost Timber, they lost Saka, they lost Gabriel, and we still didn't do anything about it, man.
Because we were happy with the draw, Ram. It was so obvious we were happy with the draw.
But we had to.
Do you want to know what's crazy as well? Yeah, I'm not defending Slot on this because I'm gonna go 5. By the way, Matt, for Slot today, I thought it was bang average performance from Slot today.
Not for me.
But because I'm still looking at a draw away, and I'm not.
You can still. Yeah, no. That's fair. I'm not gonna
start doing the 3s and the 4s. I think that's too far. But what I'm looking at in this, and I think people keep on getting like confused with this a lot. Throughout all of these title races, the away team has always been okay with a draw. We used to get annoyed with Klopp for it. We used to get annoyed, and I've seen Man City fans get annoyed with Pep for it. Pep would come Anfield and play for a draw. Klopp would go Etihad and play for a draw. These big games, Arteta goes Etihad, plays for a draw. I'm going to be honest with you. All the top managers seem to be thinking, just don't lose the away game. It seems to be the mentality. I don't think anyone can start grilling Slot and go, Slot's a beta, Slot's got no, but no, they all do it. Guardiola does it. Klopp did it. Arteta, they all do it. They all go to the away ground and play for a draw. It's literally like everyone's got this Alex Ferguson thing in their head. You draw the away game, you win your home game. That's how you win the title. And I just believe that this mentality seems to be the case in general. So I'm not even going to be on Slot's case and go, oh, he's a bottler. But they all do it then. So they all bottlers? No. Guardiola comes Anfield and parks up for a draw. It's not bottling. It's what the big managers believe. Don't lose any ground in the enemy's back garden. This is what they all... And that is the reason why going into the game, even though they had injuries, nobody said anything wrong with a draw. Everyone was like, no, we should win, but a draw, at least we stay 4 points ahead of them and we didn't lose to a rival. And I know the game's made us all angry now, and I'm vexed deep down. Matt, you know, we spoke before we went live. You know how angry I am, bro. But I'm trying to control my emotions because logic has to overthrow emotion. It has to. Everybody is happy with a point away to the rival in a title race, generally speaking. So all this Slot is a coward shit is bullshit. I'm not going for that. We're not going to start grilling the man who's been exceptional so far because everyone's going to, he's a bottle. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. All top managers seem to do it. The only frustration is the performance today was well below par. It weren't the result I'm angry at. It was the performance today. And I said that at the beginning, and I'll stand on it. A draw ain't the worst thing in the world, but that performance was terrible. So we're not going to do the whole Slot ain't good enough bullshit.
Let me say this here quickly. Sorry, Ram, just quickly, yeah? All right. You're saying the draw isn't the worst result because it's not the worst result. We drew the game. Then you look at hindsight and you look at what actually transpired. What transpired? Okay, so the manager knew that Arsenal were weakened, decided to play long ball tactics. And not only that, didn't decide to exploit even more so when you saw the players that were actually on the field. They finished the game with Lewis Kelleher, Ben White, Kyria, and Thomas Partey. But Liverpool should feel not too shabby because we got the draw. You look at hindsight and you think to yourself, if you really want to go for the title and if you really want to show people what they're about, you go for the win. But when I say go for win, it doesn't have to be gung-ho. You instruct the players how to play, how they've been playing all season. I have not really criticized Arne Slot whatsoever. But I'm going to criticize him today because I'm not sugarcoating. I don't understand this sugarcoating thing and doing the whole because we drew like we got like it's not too bad. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is this though. Slot got it wrong today. No, I'm not. I'm just saying, Driv. Slot got it wrong today. Facts. Got it wrong. Long ball against a team that's very good in the air doesn't make no sense to me. Not only that, a lot of us have been saying, even before ball was kicked, don't start Robbo, start Tsimikas. That's even before we knew Saka was playing.
I would have started Gomez.
So I would have started Gomez. When I saw the lineup, I said, why aren't we starting Gomez? That's the first thing I said. So it's okay to admit Slot got things wrong today. And I know what people are saying. We didn't lose. And I understand that we didn't lose. So that is the positive. That's for me, that's the only positive that we can take out of the game, really, is that we didn't lose, like you said, Drift, and we didn't lose to our rivals because I think that you're right. That is the most important. You don't lose. But it's so frustrating that we didn't try to win. And not only not trying to win when your opponent is weakened. If this was a full-strength Arsenal, Saliba's there, Odegaard's there, I hear it. That point looks even more impressive. But because they were undercooked, I'm surprised Slot wasn't more ruthless. I'm surprised he didn't go, do you know what? Guys, listen, we can win this game, you know. We can actually win the game. We don't even have to be gung-ho. Like you're saying, Drift, we could have controlled the game better. But for some strange reason, I need to go back and watch the tape. So I'm going to watch the game again later on, actually. I need to understand why the tactics were so poor today. Don't get me wrong, the players were abysmal. A lot of them were very substandard. Drift, you're mute. But I'm just saying, Drift. We escaped with a point, so we're all right with it. But the problem is for me though is that I feel like if we were really, really going for that title, I have to sit there and go, we should have won that game. We should have won because I'm looking at the basis of the players that were playing and what we were doing. And I felt like we just didn't really want to go and grab it. You know, you got to grab the opportunity. I didn't feel like I wanted to grab the opportunity.
That's what I
You
said.
know what
We
I'm trying to
played for the draw.
Yeah, and that's not good enough. So why should Slaughter get a 5?
Can we?
Because I guess because we didn't lose, innit? That's what you're saying, because we didn't lose.
Yeah, and I think his substitutions did help to change the game for the positive. And he's still in charge of the team that got a draw at the Emirates.
I would give him a 4. I thought it was put up. Do you know what the reason why I'm giving it? Not because of the result, it's the tactics. I can't
and I just put up the comment from, I think it was Ali who just said it. Slot in his post-match, I think he was saying, admitted during the game, Arsenal's tactics caught him off guard. He's saying Slot said it in his post-match.
So why didn't he adapt?
He did though.
Well, he did. He
Hold
started
on, wait there. You man are saying he adapted. Wait there. How did we score the first goal, you man?
You're gonna play football.
Wait. How did we score the first goal? Corner, yeah? Flick on, yeah? How did we score the second goal?
We played the ball.
Right. From Szoboszlai to Trent. Trent plays it to Nunez.
Okay. What else did we do in that game? How many saves did Raya make in that game? Would you say?
No, but Matt, that's
But you could also argue the same thing for Kelleher.
You're saying we adapted, yeah?
No, I'm saying the long ball was the adaptation. I think he went for a plan. He's saying it. They caught us off guard. So the switch up was, let's go long because we're getting pressed and we can't deal with it.
In your opinion, do you think that was the right thing to do? Not even this in hindsight. Would you have done that for this game?
I wouldn't have done it as much. I would have done it a little bit. I'm not going to lie. If you are getting pressed, you do go long. You do.
Because can I be real? And this is where people are going to have a go at me. Wait. I want to say something. People are going to have a go at me for saying this, yeah? Last season at the Emirates was arguably one of our worst games under Klopp's era. We got cooked off the pitch. They pressed us exactly how they pressed us today. What don't you understand? What do you think was going to be different? They're at home. They're going to try and win. Let me finish. No, we can't do that because we're giving him praise saying he just got here. So we can give him criticism.
No, but he's not used to all of these one-on-one battles with these managers like Klopp. So that's a bit different, isn't it?
Bro, all I'm saying is this. I don't think it takes a genius to work out exactly how Arsenal were going to play today. I actually sat there and thought, they're going to play exactly how they played last season. Hence why I made the comment before the stream started, we should have played Szoboszlai because we're going to do a lot of running. They were going to press us off the park.
I think you're doing that in hindsight, bro. Leading up to
this
game,
I'm not. You know what?
Everyone knew leading up to this game, they've been extremely pragmatic all season.
I know what I'm saying.
Doing this high intensity.
I know what I'm saying. You don't have to agree with me, but I know what I'm saying. It's not revisionism, bro. I literally said there.
It is,
bro.
Because before the game, you weren't thinking they're gonna do all this mad, high intense pressing, bro. All we've been talking about is how Arsenal are pragmatic. And they're gonna have banks of 4 and they're gonna sit back and all that.
So why did I say, bro? If you wasn't, bro, wait there. Before the stream started, like before the game kicked off, yeah, I literally said to the chat, we're gonna do bare running today. That's the first thing I said.
But you haven't said it in the build-up.
No, call me out if I'm a liar. Wait there. Let me land. I said to the chat, we're going to do bare running today. Szoboszlai should be in this game because we're going to do running. Why am I saying that? Because they're going to press us and we're going to have to do a lot of running. If I can see that, why couldn't the manager? How can the manager sit there and say, oh, I was caught off guard? You know how Arsenal were going to play today. If I can see that, he can see that. Come on, you lot, man.
But they haven't played like that all season.
I call it out. I'm just saying, I'm calling it out. Whether you agree, you don't have to agree with me. All I'm saying, I just have a different point of view. And I'm not even saying I'm right. What I'm saying is, though, Drift, before the game, a ball was kicked. All I'm saying is this. I said to myself, we're going to do bare running today. Because now I know that Saka and Timber are there. Bro, you think they're going to sit back? They're not going to sit back. And even if they didn't, they're at home. We've said it. They've got the onus. They're going to take the game to us. This is where we should be.
But they did sit back after they got their goal. After they got their goal, they did sit back, bro.
But it's cool. It's cool. Listen, it's just my opinion. No one has to agree with me. I'm just saying the reasons why I said what I said. And I said this before ball was kicked. And I wanted to stress that I didn't say it during the game. I said it before the game because I knew that's what Arsenal were going to do. They were never going to sit back at home. They're at home. They need the win. They need the win.
I would say regardless of the tactics, though, I think Szoboszlai should have played because of the deficiencies of what Declan Rice offers. We've seen it in the Euros. We've seen it this season. You saw what Morgan Rogers did to him. You saw how he gets pressed. He can't handle it.
No, I agree.
And do you want to know the mad thing as well? Even though they were pressing us here, don't get me wrong, they were pressing us. Bro, both of their goals were Like one was a set piece and one was a counter attack. So technically, how they got their goals weren't even based on the way they were playing. Do you get what I mean? Like if they'd have got like counter press goals where like they were pushing up and they were like, you know what I mean, and we got caught out and we we're dilly-dallying on the ball and all that kind of stuff, then I would probably be like a lot more inclined to think that their overall tactic was that. But generally speaking, they got their goal and then they sat back, and both of their goals came from a counter attack and a set piece.
And that's what many Arsenal fans are saying.
So
that's what many Arsenal. So when we're on the terrace, many Arsenal fans are saying we should have done a lot more in terms of we could have gone out and won this game because of how poorly Liverpool played. That's what they said. They didn't take their chances. It's for both sides. It should be disappointing. It is massively disappointing for two different reasons. The fact that Arsenal was winning the game and they let it slip in the last 15 minutes, and the fact that we played so poorly and we got outbeaten and didn't show enough going forward against a relatively tarnished and despondent backline is frankly ridiculous. It is a disappointing result for either team, in my opinion.
And here's the wickedest thing. We know that football is a funny old game. And I'm going to sit here and I'm on you lot's side. I'm on your side, Matt. You've got a team that's got some weak points in the team. You're supposed to take advantage of it. And I totally understand your frustration. I am just as angry as you are. But we saw in that cup final last season when we had children on the field. Football don't always work like that, bro. There was millions of pounds worth of talent from Chelsea in that field. And we won that game with academy boys. So that football don't always work. I know Kivio's not that great. I know Partey at right back is a bit weird and all that stuff. But bro, remember, football just don't work like that. Sometimes you just look, you go, how the hell did that happen? And today, unfortunately, for our angriness, is one of them scenarios where we're going to look and we're going to go, fucking hell, how did that happen? But that's just football, innit? Arsenal might go and play that same team next week against Newcastle and lose, and we'll be like, I can't believe we didn't win the game again. Bro. But that's football. That's
what I'm saying is this.
We will just take this.
Agree.
Sorry,
go on, Rams. Go on, Rams.
I just want us to put it out there for everyone that's watching it on the replay, live, whatever. We are only treating this as an isolated incident. This is just this game. This game. I always believe if you get new information, new perspectives are given, yeah? And we were given the information of Saka starting, Timber starting, them lot came off, Gabriel came off. So that's why we're a little bit annoyed. But that don't change the facts. If this before the game, I would have 100% taken a draw. If you told me Timber and Saka were starting, I am taking a draw at the Emirates. I grew up with Ferguson and Mourinho telling me take points from away from the ground, but keep all three when they come to Stamford Bridge and when they come to Old Trafford. I am taking this result. But because of the situation that happened today, I'm like, we could have done more. And that's the most annoying thing. And we didn't try. I don't think we tried that hard.
And that's my point. And my whole point comes down to this one thing that, again, I can't remember who said it. Someone was like, Slot's only been here for 4 months. What are we doing here? You want to praise Slot for being here for 4 months to give him all the praise, and rightly so, because he deserves it. But when he makes a mistake, are we not allowed to call it out? Am I not allowed to call it out? I'm going to call it out. I don't give a damn what anyone says, yeah? Because I've got my own opinion, and this is what I'm saying. I agree with everything that you both have just said. My main quarrel, not even the result, is what we were asked to do by the manager. And now the manager's come out and said today he was caught off guard. What I find, though, a bit mad, though, for me personally, is that what Arsenal did today, I knew what they were going to do. He's managing Liverpool. What, you think Arsenal were just going to sit back and be pragmatic? They were never going to do. They're at home. They need the win more than us. They're going to take the game to us. That's why I'm a bit confused why the manager said he was caught off guard. Because
they haven't taken the game.
No, but let me. All I'm saying, that's my one thing, because what he actually asked us to do in terms of the long ball thing, I just feel like there was other ways that we could have dealt with that situation. Because you're doing long ball and the players are scattered everywhere. So when we're going for the second ball, players aren't even close together. We can't set no traps, no nothing. It was literally, I don't want to say hitting hope, but it was such a tactic that I'm surprised that he used.
No, but man, you're
it's so against. But it's so against what we were doing.
You're kind of proving what I was trying to say, bro. And I'm not saying this to make you feel like you're wrong, but that proves that it was just a a panicked response to what was happening. Because you're right. If he planned to go long, bro, he would have had shape set up, people to be there for drop balls, second balls. That would have been, if there's a game plan, bro, what you're saying would have happened.
If I say what I want to say,
it weren't the game plan.
No, but hear what I'm saying. If I say what I want to say, people are going to say, no. But if I say what I want to say, people are going to say, oh, I know better than slot red here. I'm not saying that. What it looked like, watching the game, it looked like from minute 1, we were told to go long. From minute 1, we were told to mix it up and go long. When we saw they were pressing high, which again, I don't understand why Slot was so confused as to why this would happen. He just said, "Yeah, cool." I do feel like he's trying to do a little bit of a bailout thing, but it's so mad because if you say that, because he's got so much things right, it's like we can't really question him, and he's gonna say that. But if Slot got something wrong, like today, a big game, I don't think he's really gonna sit here and say, "I was told the boys to play it long today." But bro, I'm gonna be real. From what I saw from minute 1, that was the game plan. He can sit there and tell me.
Minute 1, bro. I think when you watch it back, you'll realize it was more 4, 5, 6 minutes into it as the game started. It wasn't literally kickoff. We're just going long. It wasn't, bro. It wasn't,
bro. That's just my opinion. For me, it felt like it was long ball today, and I just got sick to death of seeing the same thing over and over again.
It was long ball today,
and not only that, for people that want to say he's only been here for 4 months, you were still praising for his in-game tactical nous and being able to make changes, but he wasn't able to make a change today. Why is that now? Why? Because it's where the Emirates and it's a bigger game. So what's the difference between? So he was able to do it against Chelsea because Chelsea were having line shell possession and he able to tweet things. We didn't really go long against Chelsea. I didn't see no one complaining in the chat saying, "Oh, we keep going long." We might have mixed it up a little bit but when we mix it up, we normally go to Salah, who pins the defender. He lays it off and then go. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We weren't doing none of that today, bro. That's why I don't really want to hear it. That's why I don't really want to hear that, bro.
We were when we went down 2-1.
Yeah, at that point. But look how late in the game that is, bro.
Well, not really. They went 1-0 up in the 50th minute, innit? Didn't they go 2-1 up?
No, what I'm saying is, though, even his in-game management, guys, this is why I think. Listen, I'm not saying Slot out. I'm not saying he's the worst. I'm just saying he made mistakes. The mistake was you played Robbo. Should have played Tsimikas. Another mistake. You're going long. Let's say you was caught off guard. All right, cool. You were caught off guard. Now make some adjustments. You've made adjustments in every single other game, but apparently you couldn't find a solution today. Why is that, though? Just a genuine question.
In the second half, we weren't going long as much. He did change it. Bro, by the way, nobody's saying Slot ain't to blame. Like, nobody's sitting there saying
no, but for 70% of that game, I felt like we was going long. Would you say that, Drift? 70% of that game.
Do you know
that's a lot of the game, bro.
You know what? I'm not gonna watch the first half again. I'm gonna watch the second half again because I feel like I was tuned in for the first half. I feel like the second half I was just emotional and angry. So I feel like I need to watch the second half.
First half, majority of the time we were playing long ball football.
Yeah, in the first half we were playing long ball the whole half. That's a fact. But in the second half, man, I'm not gonna lie. I think we need to take ourselves out of the anger and watch back the second half.
But I'm not even. Here's the thing. No. But I'm just being. No, but here's the thing. I think people
ain't about criticism. Ain't nobody saying that you can't criticize him.
No, but here's the thing, though. I'm not doing it just because we drew. I'm just seeing something that I didn't like, and I'm just saying how I felt about the situation. And not only that, I think he got it wrong. He just got it wrong. And the fact of the matter is, he's even said it. He goes, "Oh, I got caught off guard." So if you got caught off guard, you should have adapted better and got a better result. Yes, we didn't lose. I understand that we didn't lose. I'm not going to sit here and say it was awful. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, though, we had the opportunity to do something more, and we didn't because the manager couldn't adapt in time. That's the honest truth.
No, but
too much of the game was playing long, in my opinion.
You know what? I think you're doing what I'm trying to control, which is be angry at what you wanted more so than what is. Like, I think you're just so livid we didn't win.
I'm not doing that.
They're down. They had
because if that was the case, a lot of these players would get marked down. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not doing that. I'm being very level-headed in what I'm saying. I'm not calling Slot rubbish. I'm just saying it might. Remember, we just have to agree to disagree. The manager got it wrong today. The tactics are wrong today, and Robertson should have started today. All right. So what are you giving Slot today, Rams? I'm giving him a 4 personally. I thought it was 4.
5. Mediocre.
And what you saying, Drift? You said 5, didn't you?
I said 5. Yeah.
All right. So he gets a 5.
Is that 4.5?
Nah.
Okay.
No. I would have given him 4, but yeah.
He's definitely not above being criticised, but I also think context has to be added.
By the way, people say the 4 months thing, yeah? Let me just remind you that even though I do say this is a Jurgen Klopp's team, this is a title challenging / title winning team. I believe this team can get to a Champions League final. So I'm putting these levels to this manager and to the football players as well. Just saying.
Yeah. Here's the mad thing as well. And here's another thing as well, because this is how it's just so like weird how football works. Yeah. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. It's just one of those things. I was so by myself. I don't know if he was in the chat room when this happened. I was on my own. Even my brothers weren't on my wave when I said Liverpool are going to win the league. We're good enough to win the league. Everyone was like, no, Jiff, you're crazy. People are like, why? Why are you even saying that? What's even encouraging you to even think that? All of those things are what I was being told, bro, when I said we can win the league. And now we're 9 games into the season. We draw with Arsenal. And all of a sudden, everyone's livid that we didn't win the game. But if you didn't think we could win the league, you don't think we're good enough to win at the Emirates.
Wait, no. Hold on. So if you don't win the league, no,
you
that's
don't think
bullshit.
we're good enough to win at the
Brother,
Emirates.
that's rubbish. I'll tell you what, that's rubbish.
No, it isn't, bro.
No, that's rubbish. I'll tell you why. So you're saying,
and why are you so angry?
No, wait there. If that's the case, then Bournemouth shouldn't have beat Arsenal. What are you saying now? They can't win the league.
We're not talking about random results. We're
Because
talking
that's
about
rubbish.
the general level of this team. We're not talking. Everyone has one-off bad games.
Brother,
Nottingham Forest beat us.
Brother, it's a game. It's a game of football. It's a game of football. To beat Arsenal, you don't have to win the league. You don't have to, bro. That comment don't make sense to me.
No. You're misinterpreting.
No, what you're saying.
You're misinterpreting what I'm saying.
No, you're saying, because you backed your team to win the league, and because I said I don't think they'll win the league, which I don't think they'll win the league. Liverpool lost today, so why am I getting upset? Hold on a minute. One second.
I wasn't talking to you, bruv. I was talking to
Let me say this though for the people. You're
taking it too much about you. I'm saying it to everybody, bro. And if nobody thought we were good enough to win the league, if everybody at the beginning of the season said that we're top 3 and we won't get close to Arsenal and City, of course it does. Because how all of a sudden is a draw at the Emirates such a terrible result? If we were a top 3 club, that ain't going to get close to the title.
When we look back at this result, and I'm going to read you out the team that played. But so when I look back at the result, and then I see even a year from now, and you go back and look at who started and who was missing, you're telling me you don't think your team can beat this team that's been weakened. They're missing their best defender and their best number 10. Firstly, that's first of all, right? That's firstly.
There's only 2 players. They're still Arsenal. They're still a good
By the
team.
way, Drift, I'll say something, yeah? Because I think you're both right to an extent.
Rodri and De Bruyne are both missing. So what? If we play City,
that means we shouldn't be City then. By your metric, we should be City then.
No, but I wouldn't sit here and say we have to beat them. So you're saying that if we played City tomorrow, we have to beat them because De Bruyne and Rodri are missing.
You look at what is happening. Right, so you look at today. You don't look at before. You don't look at what's going to happen. You look at today. Today's game is this. We saw the players that were available. Saka wasn't fully fit. Timber wasn't fully fit. Saliba was missing. Odegaard was missing. No, but regardless, they weren't fully fit. Liverpool had enough to win the game. It doesn't even have nothing to do with the title. Well, I'm talking about this individual game, because if that's the case, I might as well start talking other stuff. I'm not going to do that. I'm talking about this isolated game. Hence why in isolation, I think Slot made a mistake today, bro. He made a mistake in isolation. I'm not
saying he didn't, bro.
In the season, that's a different story, bro.
Like I'm saying,
do you get what I'm trying to say?
Of course he made mistakes today. I'm not defending Slot and saying he never made mistakes. But what I'm saying is it don't make no sense to be angry at Liverpool winning the league, fam. If everyone thinks that with the top 4, a draw at the Emirates shouldn't be seen as such a bad result.
Can I just say on this? Yeah?
No, the manager's performance.
On this, yeah, I feel as though you're both right in different sort of contexts, right? Matt is right in the sense of we are a title challenging team. So why couldn't we beat this Arsenal team with the context that we've been given? The fact that Saka is back, not fully fit, Timber's back, not fully fit, and the fact that they lost their key 2 centre backs in Saliba and Gabriel, and Ben White, who's a crap centre back who has to play right back all the time to cover his defensive deficiencies, is playing centre back for the entire game, and Thomas Partey is playing right back in 2024. However, yeah, when I side with Drifty, I would say Drifty was the only person who said that we are actually capable of winning the league. I think what Matt and myself, and I put myself in this, but Matt and Cal said we are a couple players off of beating Man City and beating Arsenal to win this league title. The only thing I will say that's changed my mind is that Arne Slot has made this team better in league situations compared to domestic competitions. Because I feel as though this team, before Slot took in, was built to win cup competitions, built to win Champions Leagues, Carabaos or FA Cups, whatever. The way that Slot plays and the way that he wants his Liverpool team to play is more suited to a league title. So this is where I come to Drifty being like, you know what, Drifty may have been right in the first instance, but it don't change the fact that if we are a title-winning team, we should be getting a decent result against a more or less, I wouldn't say second-string Arsenal team, but like an Arsenal team that's not fully fit or not fully strong. You know what I mean? So
no, that's facts. And again, I'm not saying that I'm not angry we didn't win. I am angry we didn't win. Trust me. But what I'm doing is I'm not getting carried away.
I think you're right with it though, because if you think we're going to win the league, not losing to Arsenal is a good result. You said that, right?
Yeah, draw at the Emirates if you're trying to win the league.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm applying context. If it was a full strength Arsenal, I fully hear you, Drift. I said this before the game. We spoke on the phone. I said a fully strength Arsenal. Do you know what? I'll take a draw before the game's even started. Fully strength, bro. When you look back at the result, even before a ball was kicked, we knew Arsenal were weakened. Regardless of title challenge, just forget title challenge because that has nothing to do with it. This is just Liverpool versus Arsenal at the Emirates. Can we beat Arsenal? Do we have enough? If we didn't have enough, you go, all right, do you know what? We didn't even have enough in the end. All right, I'll take that draw. Bro, they're clinging on to the draw. They are happier in a sense because they didn't lose and they had them players out. Now, the onus is even more so on us because that was practical. I get it. We were missing Alisson today, and we've had conversations. I think Alisson does better than Kelleher at that opportunity with Saka. And I think Jota, although might have had scraps today, we like Jota, you know, really truly should be a better finisher kind of thing, innit? But all I'm saying is this, though. The context applies. The manager, I will say it one last time, and I won't mention it again. The manager, in my opinion, got the tactics wrong today, whether he wants to admit that he got caught off guard or whatever. It was just all wrong. One of the player selections, which was kind of integral to how we conceded one of the goals, I think was wrong again. And I think, in my honest opinion, we had more than enough to beat Arsenal today, but we just didn't do anything to try and really, really win and take ownership of that game. That was my main concern today. That's me being real. That's my main
I hear that. But again, I will say they're at home and they ain't down to 10 men. They've just got some of their better players missing. And this is another misconception that people are it's almost like people are talking like they were down to 9 men. How did we not win? It was still 11 versus 11. Do you get what I mean?
You know what I mean?
And at the end of the day, if we were playing Arsenal at Anfield and say Ibu and Salah were injured, or they were suspended and they weren't playing in the game, not one of you would sit here after the game and go, do you know what? I'm happy with a draw. Everyone would have said, it's Anfield. We should have just fucking beat Arsenal. Nobody would have sat here and been angry. But using this logic, because Ibu and Salah are missing, we should be happy with the draw because we had 2 of our key players missing for the game, and Arsenal came into town. They're a title challenging team. They should have took advantage of us. You know what I mean? No, everybody would be like, I don't care if Ibu and Salah are missing. We're Liverpool, it's Anfield. That's how they feel, bro. Yes, they've got some of their key players missing, but it's the Emirates. They're at home. They're a title challenger. They can't just lie down. Bro, Man United won the Champions League final with Scholes and Keane suspended. Like, you can't, if your main players are missing, you can't just lie down. And Arsenal didn't lie down. So I'm annoyed, but they're at home, Matt, and they're still a good team. So even though I'm frustrated, even though I totally understand where you're coming from, I don't get the over anger of a draw against a team at their ground. And they're a title challenging team.
You're missing my point.
Do you know
and
what?
I just like to point out that when Gabriel got injured, we scored.
Point,
so
man.
technically, we did take advantage of Gabriel being off the field.
Drift, do you know what
we
I
scored when Gabriel was off the field?
That's the equivalent of us finishing with the game with Kwanzaa, Gomez.
You mean like in the cup final, man, when we won the cup with kids on the pitch?
Maybe Conor Bradley or something like that.
Yeah, we did.
That's
in the cup
equivalent.
final. We beat Chelsea with all those players missing.
Again,
That's
Drift.
the point.
Again, Drift.
Weird like that, bro.
No, but again, isolation. That's a different game. I'm talking about in this game, not against Chelsea. This is against Arsenal. I'm just saying.
But it's the same
hear what I'm saying, Drift. Hear what I'm saying. I'll let you land. Here's what I'm gonna say though. Say we finish the game with Conor Bradley, Kwanzaa and Gomez as part of the back four, yeah, and we're missing. I don't know. I'm trying to. We don't really. Okay, I won't say Szoboszlai because Szoboszlai obviously is not Odegaard, but you get what I'm trying to say. We miss another player. We would be so happy, even if it was at home, to go away with a draw because we realized that we were very understrength, and we'll be looking at Arsenal going, "Rah, they couldn't even beat us, and we had all these players missing." That's how I'm looking at it the same way, Drift, in isolation. Drift, come on, be real. You can't sit there and lie.
I am being real.
Come
I
on,
don't
bro.
think anybody would say that. I think,
bro, if we got away with a point after having Van Dijk, Ibu, and Trent not there, and we finished the game with Bradley, Kwanzaa, and Gomez.
Guys, the Gabriel came off in like the 70th minute or something. We can't keep adding him. The context was he played the majority of the game.
I'm more angry that we didn't try.
We're not going to do that.
I don't think we tried enough. That's the more annoying bit for me because
no, I agree with that.
Because like
we played for the draw.
It's like if you have a kid that is not good at a subject but don't try, and they just fail and they didn't try. They're like, how are you going to get better? Or how are you going to do anything? How are you going to improve from there? The fact that we didn't try and we didn't do enough, I'm like, what are we doing here, man? Like, are we just here just to piss around at the Emirates and hopefully get a draw? That's what I'm more annoyed about.
I said, Ram, all the top managers seem to play for draws away from home against title contenders. They just do. It seems to be the norm.
And I say this though, Drift, yeah? The last time Jurgen Klopp played for a draw at the Etihad, he lost. And that was probably the last ever time he played for a draw at the Etihad ever again. And that was in 2018-19 when we lost.
But remember, a lot of people used to say that's what they didn't like about Klopp because he should have been sensible and not be all-out attack. Remember, that used to be the criticism of Klopp a lot. So now we go pragmatic. People are annoyed. Klopp goes attack. People are annoyed. You just can't please everyone, can you? This is just life. This is football. I'm vexed we never won that game. But a draw at the Emirates is not a bad result.
Nah.
The performance was poor, not the result.
In the grand scheme of things, we take it, I'd say. We definitely take it. 100%.
We haven't got a choice. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got a choice. You know what I'm saying? We have
as long as we beat them at Anfield, and as long as we don't lose to City. Because remember, by this logic, I'm not even saying you, man. I'm just saying in general. When we go to the Etihad in a couple of weeks, if De Bruyne is still missing, we've got to win, right? Their two best players are missing. We have to win.
De Bruyne, Rodri, and they'd have to miss another centre-back because, remember, centre-backs are important.
No, Arsenal only had two players missing, bro.
Kanji, right?
Saliba was missing today, no? And Odegaard.
Yeah, Saliba.
Have we got that right?
Yeah.
Have we got that right?
Yeah, Saliba and Odegaard.
Yeah.
But
so
Rodri
don't use. No, do you know why
Do
you know why you can't use KDB? KDB is not even an ever-present. He's not ever-present. Saliba's ever-present, bro.
Okay. So
I would argue Saliba and Haaland are the same.
KDB, thank you. Bro, we can't use KDB in that conversation. KDB,
but he's still one of their key players, though.
Bro,
so
they won leagues and they've won stuff without KDB because they've moved on past KDB. KDB,
okay, so
you said it yourself, no? Have you not said it yourself? What did you say about KDB?
Yeah, but KDB still massively makes them better, though, don't he?
Bro, KDB.
So which City player then? Which City player? Rodri and who then? Rodri and who?
I say Rodri and who's their main centre back? I would say
it's either Stones or Akanji, I guess.
Nah, do you know who? Vardio.
All right, so they've got no Vardio and they've got no Rodri. Yeah. Are you saying that we have to win the game because they've got those players missing?
Well, at Etihad.
We're going to the Etihad. Guardiola and Rodri are missing. And you like, we have to win this game. We have to win this game.
Don't you want to take advantage of their missing players? I'm confused what people are not understanding what I'm saying.
But you can't demand the victory.
Wait there.
Players are missing.
I'm not demanding. Our tactics and approach told me different. That's what I'm trying to say to you, bro.
No, but Slot just admitted he had an approach.
No. Forget what the manager said. What did your eyes see? What did your eyes show you today? Forget what everything that you're focusing too much.
My eyes showed me.
You're doing revisionism because you're seeing quotes. What did your eyes tell you today? Did your eyes show you?
My eyes told me that the players.
Bro, did your eyes show you today the players wanted to win that game today? Yes or no? Yes or no? Straight yes or no.
My eyes showed me that.
Thank you. No, they didn't want to win, did they?
No, not mentality-wise. They looked like they were playing the
Brother,
occasion.
yes or no? So no, Rams. Quick question: Did you see a Liverpool
You're not
team
even
that
letting me
wanted to
answer.
win
You're
today?
you're just firing questions at me.
No,
You're
you
not even
said
letting me
no
answer.
though. You said no, and I'm asking Rams.
No, I didn't say no. I said
Okay,
it
so
wasn't about
did you
whether I
see the
thought they
players
could win
winning
the
it today?
game. Every player that crosses the line in their mind wants to win, but the occasion got to them.
Drift.
And
You
then
know
we
what I
started to
mean when
play
I
the
say that,
occasion
bro.
rather
Come
than
on, bro.
playing the match.
The way how the players were playing, did they act like they wanted to win today? Did they really want to take
Yes,
this?
they did
Did
because
they
we
really
came
want to?
from behind twice.
Did they want to snatch Arsenal's chain? Yes or no? They didn't, did they?
Bruv.
That's what
Okay,
I'm saying to you.
You're not listening to me, bruv, so leave it.
No, you just don't like what I'm saying. There's a difference.
No team goes down twice away from home and comes back if they ain't got that fight and that will to win. But overall, it looks like we played the occasion more than we played the game. We do it at Old Trafford. We've done it at the Etihad before.
So it's not a yes then. It's not a yes
rather
though,
than
it's
the
not a
game.
yes. Can you say yes? The players really wanted to win today. On all jokes aside, do you think the players really wanted to win? Did they show you? That's what I'm asking you.
I don't think they went all out to win. No.
And that's what I'm asking. Rams, let me ask you a question. Do you think Liverpool showed that they really wanted to win today? Yes or no?
No. I've seen them do that.
There's my point. I'm not going to say nothing more because you both admitted Liverpool didn't really want to go and take that win. They didn't show enough for me today. And you guys have both admitted that. And that's okay to say that.
That isn't always on them, technically. That's on just the way the game went.
I understand that, but what I'm also saying is, Drift, the manager. I know I keep saying the manager.
I know you
the
just
players
keep drawing out Slot all the time, bro.
Am I not allowed to talk about
players?
But we're allowed to praise him when things go right, but when things don't go wrong, we're not allowed to talk about him.
Drift,
but I saw way more players giving the ball away more though than I'm annoyed with what Slot was doing. Do you know what I mean?
Remember,
it's not Slot making Trent give the ball away and make Virgil give the ball away and make Robbo getting skinned. That's not the manager.
Agree, but how we set up base today wasn't the right move, and that was foundations. The foundations that were laid today were poor. That is my argument, Drift. The foundations were poor today. That's what it is. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think we started out how I thought we were gonna, and we just didn't play well.
But again, like, listen, if people want to praise and whatever, that's cool, innit? Like, I'm not saying
we lost to Nottingham Forest, bro. That wasn't because we didn't want to win.
And that's because we gave up. We didn't give up. We tried to do. Everyone tried to be like Steven Gerrard.
Again, isolation is different. Again, you can't. It's cool.
It's a different thing. Like literally everyone that day wanted to be Steven Gerrard.
Them man of people coming up with stupid comments like Matt would want us to be like, come on, bro. Like, I don't even want to draw you out, bro. But you just this person in chat just chatting nonsense. Like, we're just trying to have a conversation. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Everyone has their own opinion.
When you don't try.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I felt like there wasn't enough. We didn't really try today. Like, we didn't really think we're gonna go and win. I think after a certain amount of time, like even the Endo, like bringing on Endo said to me, do you know what, we'll take the draw. Which again, to Drift's point, you don't lose. I understand that. But we didn't try and win.
No, but with 5-10 minutes to go,
do you know what I mean?
You do try to make sure you don't lose, Matt. Because imagine if we'd have let them score at the end.
Drift, do you remember?
Do you know what I mean? Imagine if they scored at the end of that game. Can you imagine? I remember they went attacking as well, you know, Matt. In the last 5 or 10 minutes, they brought on Gabriel, Jesus. Who else did it? But they went a bit attacking at the end. So I get why Slot was like, yo, let's at least get out of here with a draw now.
If I was to play devil's advocate, right, and I'll bring back to the Carabao Cup final, did the players start playing defensively in the second half of extra time?
Oh, I don't even remember. With all everything, I don't even remember.
Because I don't think they did, because we did have a couple of chances and we did outplay Chelsea quite a lot of the time.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
And it's a bit like the same situation with this. Like, the one thing I get it is Arsenal. They have their own like strengths, and they will penetrate whenever they have the opportunity to. Pause. However, we're still Liverpool, innit? We still got quality in our own team, and we can definitely beat any team on our day.
We can hurt any opposition. That's a fact. We can.
And like they were playing a high line, I was like, "Yo, Darwin, just send it long to Darwin, bro. Send it to Darwin. Get him running." You know what I mean?
Do you know what? As well, I think we keep forgetting this as well. Remember, Trent ain't fit. He's not fully fit. Remember, so like That does
But
play into
neither
it
was
as well.
Timber. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on.
No, yeah. So there's a lot of evening out. Like I think a lot of Liverpool fans have thought Saliba's missing and just got gassed. Like that's the part. Like I truly believe it, bro.
Odegaard?
Saliba's missing. No, but Odegaard's been missing all season. So I think as soon as the Saliba one happens,
Drift.
Still Odegaard, you know?
Bro,
no.
Bro,
I'm not saying he's not
Odegaard
important
is
to them.
massive for them.
I'm not saying he's not important to them. I'm saying it was the Saliba red card and everyone just got gassed and like, oh shit, Saliba's not playing. Oh, we have to win now. Saliba's not playing.
No,
like they're still Arsenal.
Everyone thought
You know what I
we
mean?
were
Like,
going to
they're
do
still
something when we
Arsenal.
heard no. Remember, before today, everyone thought. I say thought. No Saliba, no Timber, or potentially Timber.
I don't
no
know why
Saka, no Odegaard. No, but regardless, that was the narrative. Regardless, anyway, that was the narrative. Yeah. So even if you get to the game like we saw, yeah, and the players are playing, you might go, it might be a little bit more like a bit techier. But bro, in my mind, I'm thinking they haven't got their best defender and they haven't got their best creative player. Firstly, they've got a Marino who's just come back from a shoulder injury, who hasn't looked very good, by the way, and he's playing next to Declan Rice
for a while now, bro.
What?
Marino's played like about 5-6 games in a row now. He's been there for a while now. He's settled now.
Say 3 or 4 games.
Bro,
he's played in a lot of games.
But they're doing a lot of
Arsenal games. Marino's been there for a little while now. Like he's been playing for a little while.
They've got no Calafiori. They're doing the majinky thing. Timber's going left back, yeah. Timber's been playing right back this season, inverting. So no Calafiori as well. Let's not forget about Calafiori, because Calafiori got to go against Man City. He's important now. He's their starting left back, yeah. So they've had to do majinky. Timber's gone left back. Ben White, he's the right back now, going centre back. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
You don't have to spell it out. Yes, they are destroying.
You hear what I'm saying? So what don't you understand about that then? So what do you understand about that then?
But they're not rubbish, and they're still at home.
Did I say they were rubbish? Have I ever once said Arsenal rubbish in this whole conversation?
No, but everybody demanding a win is treating them like they're some NEU.
What people are saying is we wanted Liverpool to go for the win today. It's so simple.
No, I've heard we're not good enough.
I don't know what you've heard. I'm telling you what I'm telling you.
You might be personalizing what you're thinking. I'm looking at the comments, bro. Over 1,000 people. Loads of people are saying we're not good enough.
Let me ask the chat. The chat, I'm telling you, the chat wanted Liverpool to win today when they saw Arsenal weakened.
I wanted them to win today.
So
when the narrative was Timber and Saka weren't available, I was like, yo, we could sneak a win here. We could take 3 points from their gaff and move. But given the fact that we had that Saka was back and Timber was back, it was like, okay, fine, it's going to be tough, but I still think we can still sneak something. The fact that I'm going to speak for yourself as well, yeah? I'm more pissed off that we didn't try. That's the main thing. I don't know if the chat have been saying something differently, like they're expecting a win. I still said it's still Emirates. It's still Arsenal. They're still one of the best teams in the league. They're still one of the most structured teams in the league. But it don't change the fact that we didn't try enough.
This is what I'm saying, bro. That's what I've been trying to say. We didn't try. We didn't try and snatch their chain, bro. Man walked up there. They scored, we scored, they scored, then we went 2-2, and then we just went, it's blessed now.
We slapped them, but we didn't do anything else.
It's calm, it's blessed.
I'm annoyed we didn't win.
Like, I wanted Liverpool, the Liverpool that you said that are going to win the league. I thought we would go there and be more aggressive, Drift. Do you remember when you kept the same threat the whole game? Bro, we're not even winning 50-50. Like, we're not even getting close to their players.
Yeah, because we started to play the occasion.
Drift, you know what I said to you? Or you said to me?
We started playing the occasion.
No, Drift, no, but hear the joke. Do you hear the joke? That one of us said it. We said they want it more than us. They want it more. Arsenal wanted it more than us today, you know? They wanted it more than us.
I didn't feel like they wanted it more than us. I just feel like we played the occasion.
As well, guys.
Yeah, I don't think they wanted it more. I just think we played the occasion. We weren't being ourselves. That is
me personally.
The occasion.
I felt like we were a little bit overwhelmed in like the first 50 minutes, and I felt like they really wanted to send a statement. And I felt like
they're the home team, man. They're supposed to do that.
Bro, I understand there's a big emphasis in home team, but we're still a good team, Jiff. You just said we're going to win the league. So going by that...
But shit happens, bro. You're not going to be great every game, bro.
I'm not saying that. That's why we're talking about this game in isolation. I'm not talking about the whole season, am I? I'm literally saying in this game... Yeah, in this particular game, we said we just kind of bottled it, bro. Let's be real. Why can't we be honest?
No, I wouldn't go as far as to say bottling it.
Nah, we didn't play well. What was a bit much?
but Bottle's a bit. Matt, let me explain something to you.
Do you know the reason why I say Bottle? Because Rams, all right, Rams, I have to come back to you. Just quickly. Rams, I come back to you. Rams, what did we both say?
We didn't try.
We didn't try. So if you didn't try, are you not bottling it if you didn't try, Rams? Yes or no?
No, because when you bottle, you shrink.
Rams,
you
be
shrink.
real.
No, when you bottle, you shrink.
We bottled it, Rams.
And you don't do anything about it.
We didn't try.
For me,
Matt, how can you get 2 goals after going down, get back in the game, and then say we bottled it? That doesn't make no sense.
Let me rephrase it. We bottled the win. Because if you wanted to go and get the win, I would have saw more from my team, bro.
No,
that's what I don't understand. What you lot don't understand.
We chose to play for the draw. We didn't
Thank you. So that means we bottled the win. That means we bottled the win then.
That don't mean we bottle it.
You just said we played for the draw. That means you bottled the win, fam.
No, but now you're changing it. You said we bottled it, bro.
Yeah, but then I said, all right, my bad. Let me rephrase it. And I just rephrased it. You know, you're not happy with what I'm saying. What?
No,
why
because
is that?
I still don't think we bottled the win, even though we should have tried to get a win. Like, the circumstances of the game was all over the place. I don't think you could say.
Remember, I'm not mad because we got the draw. Like you said, it's a good point. I get where you lot are coming from. I'm not being like disrespectful or nothing. All I'm saying is I felt like we bottled the win today. We didn't really want it enough. Like I just generally feel like that.
So as the home team, did they bottle it? Because remember, they were shit as well. Both teams played crap.
Bro,
today.
can I be honest with you?
We're not sitting there like Arsenal was amazing.
I understand that. Arsenal, with all the problems that they had, actually come at this. I know they're behind in it. But if you're an Arsenal fan, you're going to look at us and think, wait a minute. Players weren't fully fit because they had to come off the pitch. Remember, we were questioning Gabriel. Gabriel's come off the pitch. Saka wasn't fully fit. Nava was flipping Timber. They had no they missed it. They missed their best defender. Like Arsenal were going to look at that and think, all right, you know what? We're all right, you know. This wasn't our full strength self. We didn't show our true selves today. Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro?
But at the end of the day, they were still the home team and they didn't get the win. And they laughed at Man City that Man City only got a draw with them when they were down to 10 men at their ground. So let's see what angle they run with on this one. Like, I'm interested to see what everything will be happening. You know what I mean?
We cashed out. We cashed out.
Yeah, we cashed out. We cashed out at 2-2. And don't get me wrong, I wanted us to go for the win, Matt. I'm angry we didn't win.
That's what I said. We cashed out. But this is what I'm trying to say.
At the same time, no, you said bottled, bruv. That's
no, but then I said, let me rephrase it though. We bottled the win. We didn't bottle the game. There's a difference.
Even bottle the win is a bit too much, I think. I still think that's going
a bit
we
too didn't
far,
go for the jogging. You know what? Remember when Force said I should have aimed for it? Like, you know, bro, we didn't do that. We was on a 4-ting, fam. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But it is what it is, isn't it?
Can I also say, even though this guy gets hate, you know what? I've been the only guy. I feel like I'm the only guy that hasn't given up on this guy. You talk about midfield balance, yeah?
You're going to say Szoboszlai.
You talk about midfield balance, yeah?
You want it to go until midnight still. Pause.
I'm just saying, just give this guy a little bit. We did this with Eugenie, and we're starting to do it with Szoboszlai, yeah? Even though this guy, you could cuss him for his passing, but the one thing in terms of balance for this team, I think people started to realize that and realize, you know what, maybe this guy does do something at least, and it does actually work and it benefits the team. So I just want to put that out there. Just saying. Just putting it out there.
Brother, I'm seeing Lee in the chat now.
Oh,
you lot can speak to him, innit? Because you lot are.
Look, at the end of the day, I was told that
you're not happy than me, man.
I was told Arsenal's got a brilliant squad. Maybe they do. Their squad players came in today and they played well. It is what it is. I mean, because here's another narrative you could spin, Matt. Every time Arsenal took the lead, they sat back. Would you not say then technically you could say that that's a bit bottling as a home team? They should have took advantage.
No,
they should have pushed on. The incentive is on them as the home team in a title race as the title favourites to take the game to us, bro.
You lot can't see. One second. You lot carry on.
Ram, do you get that? That could be the narrative that could be spun here. And here's the crazy thing: as bad as we were in terms of like we weren't good today overall. Let's be honest, bro. They were a Virgil van Dijk big toe and an absolutely shocking bit of defending from Robertson away from not even scoring today. Like they didn't bad us up, you know, and just like pass us off the field, and we were just like all over the place. It was a really bitty, shitty game. And like, you know what I mean? I think the only bit of real quality in the game was our goal.
But
I think the Nunez goal was the only bit of real quality in the whole game. The Salah goal, sir, was the only bit of real quality in the whole game. It was 2 set pieces and a shocking bit of defending from Robertson. You know what I mean?
That's why I'd say, yeah, both teams is a weird game today. This game's been hella weird. Like, you know,
it was a very weird game.
It's
very weird.
Both teams could have done more. Both teams could have done a lot more. Like, you know, Arsenal could have done something. Liverpool could have done something. It's what could have been, basically. And then we just don't know what would have happened, you know, if both teams really tried.
Welcome, Jamie. What's up, bro? Before we finish up, you said you got something to say. Is this going to be something that's going to scare me, or?
No, scary. I'm proper happy. I'm proper happy with the point, man. Proper happy with the point. Okay. We got 4 points in our last 2 difficult games. So Chelsea and Arsenal back to back, and we got 4 points. That's a win-win to me. I think that's a brilliant result. You know, Arne Slot's not lost to Man United. He's not lost to Chelsea. He's not lost to Arsenal. He's not lost to Leipzig. We've played some teams already, not lost. I'm happy with the result. Am I happy with the performance? No. Is the performance as bad as everyone's making out? No. But it's a very, very good point. Did Arne Slot pick the wrong 11 to start the game? Yes. Curtis Jones should have been nowhere near this team. But apart from that, you know, it weren't much wrong. You know, for me, Szoboszlai's ability to run off the ball, he should have played this game for me. You know, he is missing in this game today. Curtis in the 10 don't work. It got proved again today. Like I keep telling people, he's not a 10. He can't play that position. McAllister looks like he still carried an injury to me because he looked dead. He couldn't move. He couldn't run. He looked like he couldn't stretch his legs. So I think that groin is still causing him issues. Trent is obviously
a groin injury.
Yeah, he's had a groin injury, an abductor groin injury for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's why I don't know why he went on.
Bro, why are we playing him? That's the stuff that killed Stevie.
Trent,
because we put no one else.
Trent is not fit. Obviously, we've heard that from Trent himself, playing through stuff. So if you think about it, McAllister and Trent probably still carrying knocks. We've got no Harvey Elliott, no Alisson Becker, no Diogo Jota. So that means our subs are harder to bring off the bench. We ain't got as much choice. And they were missing 2 players. So in theory, we were missing more players, and 2 players were carrying injury that are very important to us. So going away in that scenario, was a very good point, in my opinion. Now, was everyone playing well? No. It's abductor, not the groin. I do apologise. It's Robbo. Look, Robbo, he's got no pace no more, so we know that. We've all said that we've had issues. For me, a left back is more needed than a midfielder in January. If you can only buy one, getting a left back over a midfielder in January, the proof's in the pudding for me so far this season. That's our main issue. I thought Trent defensively was decent again today. You know, the worst part of Trent today, apart from his ball that actually set up the goal, was actually his passing, which is usually his best asset of his game. But I thought defensively he was good today. Martinelli runs circles around a lot of fullbacks, but I don't think he created a lot. Yeah, I literally thought a point was good, man. It was. And, you know, Darwin, I will say, I think Slot substitutions were better than Arteta's substitutions today. I think our substitutions changed the game. Diaz, man. Look, I apologise to Diaz. Needs to make me take it back again, ain't he? Quite quickly. But
no, it's just a one-off game, James. It's just
Gakpo holds the ball better in wider positions than Diaz does, and he keeps the ball better in that part of the pitch. Darwin Nunez again, 3 games in a row now, very good. Led the line very well today. He smashed Gabriel to shit, and that's why he went off, beat him up. Beautiful to see. And then his movement made the goal. You know, all I've heard online today is that Salah got the goal that equalised for Liverpool. It was down to Salah's brilliance. It weren't. It's actually down to Darwin Nunez's brilliance, but no one's actually going to credit him it. His run was fantastic. It opened up the whole defence, and his pass was excellent for Salah to have an easy shot at goal.
Left
No
to
one's
right.
going to give Darwin. No one's going to give Darwin that credit.
It's way too difficult for these people to give Nunez any praise. I struggle. He's a Liverpool player, but the hate for him has gone so far. People don't even want to give him any praise. I don't get it. It's weird.
And I think Salah was offside on the Trent pass, but he used the Salah run, so he was onside. Great bit of play. And also Arsenal fans crying and bitching online today. So your goal that you scored in the injury time to win the game was a foul. The ref was giving them fouls all game. Look at Gravenberch. He kicked the ball in someone's face, and Arsenal got a free kick for it for some reason.
Yeah,
it happened all game.
Yeah.
There was a bit when Salah went in the corner. Darwin went in the corner, and literally Gabriel just sat on his arse and got a free kick. Like, he didn't even touch him. That happened all game. Plus, Trent got pushed in the goal for the tapping from Havertz, so that was a foul.
Yeah.
And then I think there was a handball as well. Yeah, there was a handball. So it's no goal. Get over it. Stop crying. Your manager is pragmatic. You were 2-1 up against us at home, and your manager decided to sit back and let Liverpool have all the ball. What people should be doing, and they won't do it because Sky are afraid to do it because Arsenal and the new darlings of English football, is everyone should be calling Arteta out for bottling it. Arsenal Football Club bottled today's result. They had the ascendancy. They were 2-1 up. Don't want to hear all this shit about players got injured because I was told in the summer they got a world-class squad, right? So I don't want to hear it because when it happened to Liverpool, don't cry, get on with it. This is what players are here for. It's what you got a squad for. Won a fucking cup with kids, right? Don't give me this shit, right? You bottled it. Go and cry to your manager. You're a bottle jobs. You started playing pragmatic. You think you're Mourinho. You're not. You're Mourinho from fucking Timu. What are we doing here? Yeah? Also, you're still 4 points behind us. So go and suck your dad and get over it. Goodbye.
Thank you for that, Jamie. Thank you for that.
Look,
we needed that. We needed that, bro.
Apart from the evil at the end, everything well said, Jamie. Everything, like, I agree. Like, I'm annoyed. Don't get me wrong. I am annoyed. I wanted the win. But you're right. There was a lot more to this game than just what it was. And like I said, Jamie, I don't know if you agree with me or not, but this is why I didn't let myself get, like, sucked into it. Pause. Leading up to this game. Just Saliba missing, didn't mean all of a sudden we can just batter Arsenal, because Odegaard's been missing all season and everyone was still thinking, oh, it's going to be a tough game and we've got the Arsenal, rare. And then as soon as he got the red card against Bournemouth, all of a sudden everyone goes, hang on a minute, no Saliba. And then that's what got everybody carried away with thinking we're just going to run through Arsenal. I'm telling you, that's what it was. If Saliba was playing today, but the other situation in the build-up was happening, nobody would have thought we're just going to run through him. But it was because Saliba was missing. Everyone just thought, right, he's missing. Oh, we should just run through him. Football don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And everyone's told me Ben White is a good defender. Arsenal fans have told me that they've got a great defense. Even their cover for backup is good. So I'm expecting if one or two people are missing, that they're still going to be able to perform. And they did, and fair play to them. Sometimes you have to give a little bit of credit. I'll be honest, we can't just sit here and be all the way angry and be all the way vexed just because they're the enemy and we don't like them. How about we give a little bit of credit to Arsenal that they did defend well and they did do what they needed to be done with the injuries? Innit? We can't just always be grilling our team. How about we give a little bit of credit to Arsenal? As much as I don't want to, they're the enemy. Let's give a bit of credit to the fact that Partey had a brilliant game at right back. If that was our defensive midfielder doing that at right back, I would have been happy. Yeah, we could be annoyed at Diaz, but do we not give any praise to Partey for doing that? Ben White played about for the first time in God knows how long, and he was all right.
Yo, drift. The way I saw Diaz move to him at one time, I was like, bro, just keep doing that, man. He's not that guy.
No, I agree. But you know what? Jamie made a good point about the referee decisions. I know people are going to say I'm being petty here, but every time Diaz got aggressive with Partey, the referee gave a free kick. And every time Partey roughed up Diaz, the referee let it go. And you lot might think that I'm being petty when I say that, but facts are still facts. And I was watching the game, and I think it was unsettling Diaz. He's like, Ross, every time I get aggressive, you penalise me. But then he keeps on running into the back of me, pulling my shirt, doing whatever, and you're not saying nothing. The defender was getting away with being allowed to be more aggressive. Do you get what I mean? So every time Diaz tried to get, because remember, Partey was being very aggressive. And the referee was saying, and this happens, goalies are allowed to. If a striker goes into a goalie, foul given. But a goalie can just smash into a forward. No one says anything. Defenders always get that extra bit of a fly when it comes to being aggressive in a tackle. And it happened. So I'm annoyed with Diaz. But he was getting kicked about today and the ref weren't saying nothing. You know what I mean? So, look.
Yeah, there was a lot of that, weren't there?
We got out there with a draw.
I think the ref was fair to both sides, to be perfectly honest, because I think he was given, fairly poor, but to both sides. You know, it was an even contest. There was fouls given to both teams that weren't fouls and stuff like that. But I said it in the preview. Me and Drift were talking about in the preview about Arsenal set pieces, and we wanted to be more careful about giving away set pieces. And I thought, you know, giving away silly fouls like we did, you know, I know a lot of people were talking about Slot today and, you know, tactically set up and all that. And I've heard people say that he's too defensively minded, which I don't think is actually the case. Trying to control games of football, he's not being defensively minded. I just felt like Arsenal played completely different to how we all thought they were going to play. They played high up the pitch. They played with a lot of intensity and a lot of aggression in their midfield. And they always had the extra man in their midfield. So they almost had 4 in their midfield. So having that extra man, and their wingers were taking on our fullback at will in the first half, especially on the left-hand side. Virgil didn't get across enough. Konate is the best inside channel centre-back in world football. I'm going to say this now. You get Konate in that inside channel, protecting fullbacks. I don't think there's many better, man. I don't think there's many better. And everyone crying about that penalty. Please go and look at the camera angle again. He clears the ball and then goes through the player. You know, it just drives.
Oh no, that wasn't.
I knew exactly what he was doing. He was like, I'm gonna get the ball 100%, but I'm making sure I am getting Martinelli.
Clear you. Yeah, clear.
I mean, here's the quote from Slot. They always fell down when they had the ball in possession. I said to Ibu, this is a fucking joke. And the 4th official thought I was talking to him, and that's why I got a yellow card. So now they're treating them. Are we children? Are we children? They're not even allowed to swear. They're adults, you know. And if they use a swear word, they get booked for it. Are we in kindergarten now or something? Like, what the fuck is going on?
And also, I heard people say today that our players look tired. I don't think we look tired. I actually thought our energy levels went up as the game went on.
Darwin and Diaz looked tired.
I think Darwin was all right, man. I think Darwin.
No, Jamie, didn't you see every time there was a break in play, Nunez was literally resting on his knees. You know when you're like blowing.
I think that's because later in the game he started sprinting more than he did during earlier in the game. That's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe that's why. Yeah.
He's
waiting to do the right moments. He knew that the game got on, Arsenal would get tired, so he was like, might as well save my energy so I can run at them at the end.
Maybe. Flipping out. Let me get through these supers. We got a lot of them. Jeez. Big up John. Says, when it's time to praise, it's time to praise. Nunez, you played your heart out. I'm so effing proud. He is maturing really well. Wow. He did have a good game, John. Big up.
Good game today, man.
LFC says, good point after horrific first half. I agree with that. Eagle shot. Robbo has been poor most of the season. Van Dijk spamming long balls was diabolical. Nobody in midfield wanted the ball. I agree with that today as well. I don't think Robbo's been poor all season. I think that's a little bit too far. He ain't been poor all season. Today was diabolical, but he hasn't been poor all season. He hasn't. Cam says, we lost the midfield battle. We actually missed Szoboszlai. Riding Shotgun says, Chelsea and Arsenal dominated the mid. The setup needs to improve. Chelsea, I think we gave the ball. I think we let them have the ball. I don't think they dominated us. I think that was a tactic. Alex says, we couldn't lose, so a draw is fine for me. Trent needs to stop with his nonchalant gimmick. It's stinky. Robbo has to hold the bench. Diaz is ineffective. Bring Costas on at half time. Yeah, I think we said he should have done that as well. And we win that and take it, but we move. Tev says, I said last week we need a new starting left back. It's over. A lot of people on Robbo after today, boy. Alex is back and he says, I think if some of the players win their duels, they don't create shit. Arsenal were bad. We made them look good. In midfield, we were missing P&P. Pace and power. Dom was needed. I see. I see. I mean, it's still a lot of hindsight with Dom. But again, we're not going to go over it again.
I think you see why Dom plays. I think you see why Dom plays.
I hear that. Alex, the first half, people say, the first half has people saying some mad stuff. It was bad. We got better. We equalized. We could have won. We took a point away at Arsenal, and they have to come to us now. Yep, that's very true. Big Up Ty says Nunez and Konate were standout players. I agree with that. A lot of the rest fell into their old bad habits. You're not giving Arsenal any credit. Their pressing was excellent for long periods, and they forced us onto long balls. No, that's what I just said, was, isn't it? Like, maybe we got to give a bit of credit to Arsenal instead of keep running our players.
Good team.
I mean? Big Up Uncle Rod says, real talk, Drifty, they wanted a draw. Disgraceful. We did play for a draw. I do think we played for a draw. Alex says, no way Slot is blamed for Endo. I wasn't blaming Slot for Endo not passing. I just think when Endo came on, Slot said, don't give the ball away. And in that moment, Endo got caught between, if I do this through ball and it doesn't work, I've literally told me not to do. I'm giving the ball away.
Endo did the right thing, not the pass. I agree with him. Endo's right.
So even though the Nunez was in, if he played the ball right, I think he was a bit.
It's a harder pass. It's a harder pass than people think. Because we're up above looking at the camera. It's a harder pass.
I wouldn't trust Endo to do that pass as well because of the quality of the ball that needs to be. I would rather Trent to do that. Even to an extent, only players that I want is probably McAllister or Trent doing that ball. That's it. Nobody else.
I hear you. No, Salah could have played that pass.
Possibly, yeah.
Salah could have. Ty says, low-key, I think we missed Szoboszlai's energy in midfield today. A lot of people are thinking that. The red guy, out seeing family tonight, so I didn't watch the game. From what it sounds like, what I said last game about us not going for it more was true. Yeah, I think I mean, we've been over it. Ty, funny. We see our players different to the opposition. Speaking to an Arsenal fan who went to the game, he thought Diaz was on smoke. That's what's so weird about football, isn't it? Football can be very weird. And
he was watching the highlights from last season. On the he wasn't watching the game.
SG says very good result. LFC City drew with 10 men at home. That is a point as well. Remember, Arsenal went to the Etihad and got a draw with 10 men. So I don't think it's the worst result to get a draw at the Emirates today. Ty says you have to do a lot of running in the ops midfield. Pass well on a large pitch. Yeah, the Emirates is a bigger pitch as well, for real. Barca's peak midfield had no pace, yet they had the opposition running in circles. Ty, you just said, let's compare our midfield to Busquets, Iniesta, and Xavi.
And Iniesta had pace, man. Iniesta went slow.
Yeah, and that's probably the greatest midfield ever. Like, come on, guy. But I get your point, Ty. I get your point. John says, it's simple. We played long ball because our players couldn't execute what Slot wanted. So they panicked and went long. They didn't have the minerals. That's what I was trying to say in my argument with Matt earlier. I think we started the game to play possession. And then when they were pressing us well, we played the occasion. We got nervous and we went long ball because we were scared of losing the ball.
I think what happened there is because Arsenal playing high line, Liverpool try to play through their press. And if you play through someone's press when they're playing a high line, you get in easier. But because Arsenal always had the extra man in midfield, Liverpool couldn't play through the press. So what they decided to do, they saw Partey with fullback and Timber was fullback, who's not very good, and go diagonal, go long balls quick and go diagonal. What I don't think we did is do it enough. I don't think we did it enough. Personally,
no, I think the execution was bad, James. I don't think we didn't do enough. I think the passes weren't good enough. Usually, Virgil,
keep going, bang, 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 bang.
We can all sit here and safely say Virgil's execution of the Dijk is probably the best we've ever seen from a centre back. He's almost perfected it. Today, he was giving it away every time. It was like nobody was passing well today. Do you know what I mean?
No, Timber's not good. Timber's not good
that I can think of. So.
Can I just say Timber is not good? I know Annie's saying Timber's good. Timber's not good, man. Salah put him in his arse multiple times. The problem is we didn't give Salah the ball enough. Barely gave it to him today. Barely gave it to him. Timber's dead, man.
It's so funny how everyone has a different concept of the game. This is what's so mad about football.
Yeah, because I have to disagree with you, Jay. I actually thought Timber had, Because what's so mad?
Timber never done Salah in any.
No, I'm
today
gonna be
whatsoever.
real. I actually thought Salah
Not
was
one.
kind of quiet today. I actually thought Timber. Not saying
We never gave him the
Timber.
ball.
No, but I'm not saying Timber locked him down. But Timber actually defended. Remember, the only way Mo scored was when Timber went off the pitch. Are we gonna forget about that?
And I don't give
That's
a
the only
shit
time
about
Salah
that.
got joy.
Timber's not good.
When Timber was off the pitch.
No. Salah put Timber on his ass multiple times today. Yeah, it was
Bro.
Salah's final ball that weren't good enough when he got past him.
Bro, when I say this,
He did.
what
I
I'm saying
wouldn't
is,
put it back
He
now.
did
It's
get
true.
past,
Bro,
him a few
it's true.
times.
bro.
He did get
Yeah.
past him.
But what I'm saying is, if
and
you
his
think
final ball
about,
was terrible. His final ball's terrible.
I'm gonna say this, yeah. I'm not saying
He was
Timber's
locked
the
down by
best
midfield,
thing
not the fullbacks.
since
People don't
since
realise.
sliced bread, but I can't lie to you. Timber had a good game against Salah. Hence why even you, Drift, you were saying Salah was even good today. And I was actually saying,
No,
it was-
I know.
and I was even saying that it was a bit starved of the ball, but when he had the ball, could have done more. But not only that, I think Timber was quite aggressive. I'm not saying Timber had the best game ever, but he done well against Salah, and Salah got his joy when Timber went off the pitch. That's how I saw it.
He got his joy. He got his joy past him. Went past him 3 times today. Put him on his ass twice.
So,
And then Salah's final ball was terrible. If Salah's final ball was better, and we scored from them positions, everyone's going, well, Timber ain't all that then, is he? But because Salah never found the final ball, no one's going to say anything.
Yeah.
And we didn't get. And the reason we didn't give Salah the ball enough.
I do remember when Salah done him up and put that brilliant cross in that the keeper.
yeah, I'm not trying to say
remember
Salah
that,
didn't
yeah.
have some type of joy. That's what it's not like Timber had the best game ever, but Timber had a pretty good game against Salah.
I think when it comes in context with because of the whole narrative that it was last season when Timber got that ACL and it completely messed up everything in terms of defense, the narrative was he comes back and he changes, he makes Arsenal look even better now. I think that narrative has now started to play out, and it hasn't played out to what Arsenal fans thought it would be, because he's not that level of player. He's a very, very good player, but not that level of player to say, if he was fit the whole entire season, we would have won the league. That kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree with him. I think that's balanced. Like, he is a very good player, but the way they gassed him up, like, if Timber had played all year, we would have won the league. It's like,
you can maybe overrate the 100% because I think Timber's a good player, but I don't think like he's world class or anything like that. So I agree with that statement. Timber's a good player though. He's a good player. Timber's good, man.
Never seen anything good for him. It's average at best.
H says Lot got it wrong. LHS stank up the gap.
Left-hand side.
Oh, left-hand side. Okay.
Yeah, he did get. He picked the wrong lineup. There's no doubt.
Yeah. The left side was stinky today.
This is what I've been saying, but when I say it, it's mad though. When I say
he should have gone with Gomez.
That's what I'm saying.
He should have gone with Gomez and Gakpo on the left-hand side.
Tell him again. Slot got it wrong.
And Curtis Jones cannot play the 10. That we can stop doing that.
I actually think that he should have went with Gomez and Diaz, and then Diaz wouldn't have had to help defend so much because Gomez would have been playing way better than Robbo did. Because remember, even McAllister's game was being affected by how poor Robbo was, because Robbo kept asking people to come over and he's drawing out midfielders out of position to help
Robbo
him.
was asking for help, bro.
Yeah.
Remember, I told you,
I've never ever heard Robbo ask for help before. That was weird.
Robertson's done 2 back-to-back spinneroos. One against Chelsea and now one against Arsenal. We got to have a conversation about Robbo tomorrow, bro.
2.0 says decent draw away. Gakpo in the 10 second half to pin them.
Oh.
I think we need to keep playing Gakpo left though. We can't keep playing him all over the place because it's going to mess with his game.
Yeah, Gakpo's better left.
Tried to play through them. We lacked quality.
Whoa! Hang on, Jaden. I don't rate up Robbo. If you actually watch me, I say Robbo's dog shit and needs to be out of the team. So, but I also say Tsimikas is dog shit as well. That's why we need a new left back. So yeah, keep your lips shut.
I don't know if you remember, but I sent a super chat and said we're winning the league just before you made your prediction. I think I remember, bro. I remember there weren't many people with me though. I think Jamie might have been one of the only people that agreed with me at the time that we could win the league, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, there ain't much in it between Liverpool and Arsenal. It all depends if City slip at all. But there's nothing much between Liverpool and Arsenal.
Yeah. No.
I tell you the best way to look at it though, like what Jamie said, because Matt White is away. Jamie said a very good point. We looked at these fixtures a couple of weeks ago and we said, right, it's about to get peak.
No,
look at this run of fixtures. And that run of fixtures was Chelsea, Leipzig, Arsenal, Brighton.
Yeah.
Brighton, then Villa, is it? No, Leverkusen, then Villa. And we was like, yo, what a mad run. I'm not going to lie to you. Jamie's hit the nail on the head. We are 3 games into that 7-game run, and we got 2 wins and a draw. There's no way we can't say that we wouldn't have took that,
bro.
all day long.
I'm not disagreeing with that at all. I'm not
100%
disagreeing.
we took that.
But I'm just treating, like how the manager said, we treat every game in isolation, in it, like each game. But Jamie's right, 100%. Points wise, you look at those points and think, I ain't complaining. But it's context in terms of how did you get those points? What did you do to get those points? Did you do enough to get? Did you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, of course you have.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I hear that. You know what, Matt? Give me 1 second to just blow my nose. Can you just finish with the supers, please, bro?
Yeah. Joey, Matt, there's been so much nuance and context you're leaving out. I see what you're saying, but I just can't outweigh the pragmatic argument of Drifty best up. No, listen, that's your opinion, bro. Big up, man. You know what I mean? Not everyone's gonna agree. So if that's what you think, bro, big up to you. Do you know what I mean? Respectfully. You know what I mean? There's no disrespect to that like that. Long distance Liverpool. We win the league because we are beating all other teams except City, home and away, with 2 or 3 draws. I don't see more harder games than today, including City. Do you not agree with that one?
We'll win the league. Well, that's our hardest away game, apart from
City.
I mean, everyone's got to get right. Arsenal are a fantastic side.
I'll say this, Jay. On paper, yeah, because we could rock up to Villa or a Newcastle. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
If we drop points at Villa at home or away, I'll be pissed.
Yeah, but
Villa,
this is what I'm saying. On paper,
see goals for fun. They can see goals for fun.
They do.
So I'll be pissed if that happened. We got Brighton. I think we got Brighton, Villa, and Southampton in the next 3, isn't it? In the league.
Yeah, we got Brighton at home, innit? On next Saturday, innit? 3 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah. So this point could look great. At the end of the day.
Can we talk about what Arteta did right and how potentially he has given the blueprint for teams to stifle us now? To be fair,
he played a high line, and I think a high line against Liverpool, if you've got very good defensive midfielders, can. Well, what he did right, and I'll give Arsenal a lot of credit here, and I said this in the game, that he used his wingers, he kept his wingers nice and high, pinned fullbacks back. He kept his team very high, and he played an extra man in midfield. So, Havertz and Trossard would just drop into midfield, and because they would drop into midfield, it gives you that extra man. So if you're playing a double pivot and a 10, the 10 will then get isolated, which means you've almost got a 4-on-2 in midfield, and then you get the ball out to your wingers better. So it's good. It's good play by Arsenal.
Yeah, no, agreed, and that's why Curtis Jones, when Slot finally decided to go, all right, let me change something. He told Curtis Jones, instead of being so high up, you need to come back to where Gravenberch and McAllister are and help out with the build-up play. And that was the first time you saw Liverpool actually try and do some football. One thing you have to give Arsenal credit for as well, they were actually on the front foot and they were stifling us. And I've said this a few times. Other teams have done it to us before. The difference is when we've gone long, when we've had to, we've played it more so to Salah.
Yeah.
And sometimes Jota. But I noticed more today, it was Diaz and Nunez. And don't get me wrong, I get it. But Salah, in my opinion, the balls when we play from so Salah can hold it up. Not necessarily for him to win the heady battle, so to speak. But it's for Salah to kind of chest it. Yeah, use his strength, hold it up, and then we go with the 1-2. But I don't think we didn't even do that today.
Well, the reason we couldn't do that is because they had the 2 extra men in midfield, so we couldn't play that ball out wide to him.
Yeah, because again, why we started to go as well.
Which is, I think, why we started to go long, get Salah to hold it up, and then we build from there. But we couldn't build.
Yeah. And also another thing as well, which kind of frustrated me. I don't know if you saw it, Jay. I felt the players, especially in the first half, were very spread out. So any long ball we were playing, we weren't winning the 50-50 because we couldn't even get close enough. And even when we were to play a pass, the players are way over. Like we weren't close in proximity to play passes.
We weren't close.
Yeah.
I'm going to league. Declan Rice was man of the match today. I'll give credit when it's due, my friend. I always give credit when it's due. If someone's shit, I'll tell you. If someone's good, I'll tell you. Declan Rice was man of the match today. Got no problem with that.
He's still the English Leon Goretzka, though.
He was man of the match, though. He put in a great performance. His 2 free kicks was devastating. Got to give him all credit in the world. He's great.
Rice played well today.
Matt knows Goretzka right there.
Aye, for real. You can't always adjust in perpetually in a game. Sometimes you set it out wrong. You can only adjust enough to I think you mean migrate or mitigate. mitigate the damage and maybe nick it. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, bro. I hear what you're saying, Ty. We got Mike. Good result. Underestimated Arsenal. I think if Gabriel and Timber don't come off, they would have been comfy. Goal at the end should have stood a lot.
I don't know.
To improve for us.
Goal at the end should have stood. There's 3 fouls. Why should it have stood? Don't get that one.
Yeah, the one where literally Havertz went like that to Trent in his back, like that.
Yeah, and the handball as well. They've already said it was out. They've already. I think American broadcasts have said it was handball as well. So.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah.
We got Omar. Why no one asked why Endo didn't put in? Bro, he
couldn't. It was a difficult ball.
I'm sorry, Rams. What?
Look, Matt, what we got to remember is we're watching it from a TV, from a bird's eye view. They're at ground level with all the Arsenal players around him, and we're at 2-2. And if he gives the ball away, they go counter attack. So I wouldn't blame any. I wouldn't blame Salah if he didn't make that pass. I wouldn't blame Endo. I wouldn't blame Szoboszlai. I wouldn't blame Trent. And plus, do you really think Endo can pull that pass off as well?
If it was Trent that didn't play that ball, I'll be a little bit annoyed. If it was Salah, I'll be a bit annoyed. If it was McAllister to an extent Szoboszlai, I'll be a bit annoyed. The fact that it was Endo, I don't think he has the ability to play that ball. It's a hard pass.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna disagree to disagree.
Darwin was offside, so he couldn't play it.
No, I think he was onside, Joe.
No, he was actually offside when you look at the aerial footage. So
fair play. But I agree to disagree. I will say that I don't think the ball was as difficult to play personally, but I'll leave it there because if not, we're gonna get back into it. But no,
it was instructions, Matt. I think Slot told him just keep the ball. I'm telling you.
No, even that as well. Reacting in chat is like we drew to some idiot team.
We did. Look, they're still good, but they're still idiots, bro. You get me?
No. Both things can be true at the same time.
Yeah, I can't stand Arsenal.
They're a really good team, but they are idiots. That is actually very true. You can be both at the same time, and their manager is the biggest cringe ever.
Lego head right there.
Best team in the league. Liverpool couldn't beat a back four of Partey, White, Kyrgios, and Lewis Skelly. I know that's a narrative.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, I love the fact that Lewis Skelly came on with like 10 minutes to go, but all of a sudden he's part of the back four.
Hang on. Triff, you ain't heard it today. All Arsenal fans are saying Lewis Skelly should start games.
Oh, please.
They're saying they should start games. It was on I think it was on Terrace earlier, wasn't it? It was on Terrace earlier, Ram. Was you watching? They said it on there that he should start games. They think he should start games.
Is the only defender Arsenal fans don't rate. They think all the other defenders are brilliant.
But Kyrgios' mum don't even rate him. Do you know what I mean? Kyrgios' mum don't rate him. So I can see that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Skelly's a good player, man. But let's not get this wrong. Liverpool won the League Cup.
Jamie, man. He's a midfielder.
Liverpool won the League Cup.
What's crazy? Yeah,
I'm not hearing it.
This is our football. It's just so weird, isn't it? Because everybody attacked Man City because they couldn't beat Arsenal with 10 men. Everyone, I remember the grilling that Man City got. And Man City said at the end of the day, they went, you know what? Laugh at us. We didn't lose the game and we got the draw. And look, we move. Bad game. Everybody can have a bad. No, you're rubbish. 5 games down the line, who's top of the league? I think they're the ones at the moment who seem to be getting more of a last laugh out of that scenario. Do you get what I'm saying?
Do you know what though? I'll be real. The person who gets the last laugh is the person that wins the league. And when I say that, it's more about it's okay drawing, so to speak, to your rivals, but then you see the onus is on you at home. Because I'll be real, all Liverpool fans are saying the draw's not the worst result. You are 100% right. It's not.
Oh my God.
But we also you see at home to these teams, if we lose,
no, of course,
because we didn't. You got to win your home games. Yeah.
You have to win up. This is what I'm saying. There's a lot more onus on Liverpool. But yeah,
guys, can I just quickly say,
yeah,
they were talking about Trent's contract situation with on Sky.
Yeah.
Guess what Roy Keane said?
What?
Something bad.
He said,
"That
dog.
If you want loyalty, go get yourself a dog."
He's right as well.
Right.
Big up Roy Keane.
That's mad.
Big up Roy Keane.
That's mad.
That's crazy. On big
right.
Sky Sports, you know.
Yeah, well, Sky Sports peddled out the notion that Arsenal had more players missing than Liverpool before the game. So
Yeah, the narrative
Yeah,
was
no.
crazy. I can't lie.
that's where we're at.
narrative.
Mr. Sinclair, drawing away to the Emirates and Etihad means winning at home. Winning home games against them becomes a must win. Literally, what we was just saying. My eyes will always be on City, ref or not. If they are ahead, come 1st of Feb, league's done. Where is Chiesa? In terms of Chiesa, I'll tell you where Chiesa is.
Matt, please no. Matt, no. Please no. No.
I remember when
I heard Chiesa went to Bella Italia and threw the pasta at the chef. Said, "This ain't Italian," and threw it and walked out the building. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
said better Italian. Bro, there was one near where I was staying. I think it got closed down, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that shit's
I'm
bad,
not gonna
bro.
lie. I actually had a really nice steak at Bella Italia.
You're lying. But it's about 2 years ago, maybe though.
Oh no, about 10 years ago.
I was gonna say like years ago, right?
Yeah. It was a long time ago. Yeah,
bro, you go there now, you're getting literally like spaghetti out of a can that you'd find in flipping Walking Dead.
Are they falling off that badly?
Bruv, you're getting
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, it might have been a bit longer than 10 years ago, actually. Might have been about 14 years ago. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Italian, man. Flipping out. But yeah, all jokes aside, in regards to Chiesa, Liverpool, in my opinion, have kept that one quiet. I think it's because there's maybe a little bit more serious. But then Slot did kind of come out the other day and say he might be in training, so I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see for this week, chat. But he's injured.
No, he's not. He's not injured. He just hasn't had a pre-season. That's the problem. So what Slot's saying is he's not. It's not so much an injury because he hasn't had pre-season.
I've heard different. You know,
He can't keep up with the tempo and energy of training, let alone games.
Bro, he can't even finish training at times.
Yeah, because he missed a pre-season.
No, but surely that's got to have something to do with him, not so much the Premier League.
No, but
the Premier
apparently
League ain't that difficult.
There's been rumors that like he's had like knocks and stuff, which is obviously affected. So not just about him not being fit, but he's had a couple of knocks as well. But Liverpool don't really want to specify exactly like, hamstring, thigh, whatever, X. He got a couple of knocks. He's missed training. He's not up to speed yet, but Liverpool are hopeful that he will be back in the near future. There's just no time frame on him.
The thing is, we all knew when we made a signing for £14 million that nobody should ever really truly expect that. Like he'll be like the savior. I love him as a player, so I was super gassed on. Like, I can't believe Chiesa playing for Liverpool. But my expectations of what we're gonna get out of him was still like tempered. I still wasn't like, he's gonna be electric and get 10 goals and 10 assists.
He's
and all
played
that
3 minutes of football.
He nearly scored a bicycle kick in that 3 minutes.
Yeah, he did. And he hit the post.
And he hit the post. Let's not do that.
Yeah, and he hit the post. Yeah, he hit the post as well. Look at that. A bicycle kick and he hit the post in 3 minutes.
I don't want to say too much because if I say it and something goes wrong, everyone will say it's my fault. So I don't
hopefully he can get his shit in order and we see him in the future.
Yeah. I remember Chiesa's only 26 years old, so it ain't like the Arthur situation where he's on loan. Like even if next year's when Chiesa starts to play well, like let's not put too much pressure on him.
That'll be. I know what you're saying.
He's only 26. You know what I mean? He's not like we just put an old
next
boy
year.
Nah.
But actually,
no, I'm saying even if next year's when he starts to bang.
I
remember Gravenberch needed a year and then he banged the following. You know what I mean? Like
he was available. There's a different story, Drift. He was available, fam.
Look. I'm just saying. Let's give Chiesa time.
Of course. But I'm just saying.
Look, have you seen his wife? We've got to keep Chiesa happy. Do you know what I mean?
By the way, when everyone's looking at me sideways when I said next year, I could also be talking about 2025, which is
it's like 3 months away. Yeah,
it's only in 3 months.
I know. I thought that as well. Jay, spot on. Salah was quiet today, but we barely fed him. Final ball was poor, but Timber didn't do nothing major against him 1v1. Man was actually blowing. Pause.
Yeah, I agree. He was. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, to be fair, Timber wasn't fully fit as well, so
can't use that as an excuse. He was playing.
Matt, are you still falling for this? That was Arteta wanting to do Housewives of Premier League. It was all drama. They've been fit all week.
No, but I expected more from Salah though. I know Salah was still kind of limited.
Matt, he's full of shit. They were both fit. The only reason Timber came off is because he had cramp, bro. They're both fit. He's full of shit.
Yeah,
bro.
but Drift, I know what. Yeah, even if he was,
he's trying to
Salah
turn the Premier League
wasn't
into a
good
drama,
though.
bro.
You said he
so
wasn't good.
toxic, bro. Did
No,
Saka
Salah
look
wasn't
injured to
good,
you?
so
I see
Salah wasn't
Saka
good.
sprinting everywhere, bro. Saka never looked injured. It was all
Nah.
drama. You
Salah
know what?
wasn't
You know
good.
what he's trying to do? Ram hit the nail on the head. Arteta thinks he's 2005 Mourinho, but this brother ain't one shit. He actually thinks he's 2005
No, we
Mourinho.
know he's a liar.
But he's forgetting 2005 Mourinho won the league, the UEFA Cup, and the Champions League. You don't get to move like this, brother. You haven't won nothing. Nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like this Arteta, this Lego head. Nah, man,
I don't think Arteta gambles enough to win a title. I don't think he gambles. I
So
don't think he
far,
gambles
yeah,
enough.
I agree that so
I
far.
don't think he I don't think he gambles enough. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he could win it this year, but yeah, I feel like Arsenal should have beat us today. That's why I'm happy with the point.
If anybody wants to
Arsenal
actually
better
know what a
than us, that's not
narcissist
true.
is, go and look at Arteta's behavior. You know, people love to throw that word around. It's a little buzzword on the internet now, isn't it? Oh, narcissist. Oh, yeah, narcissist. Everyone narcissist. If you want to know what a real narcissist is, go and pay attention to Arteta. That's a narcissist.
Well, guys, listen. We're coming like literally to the end of the show now. Anything you guys want to say before we take the people out? We've been here for longer than what I thought we'd be here for.
Way
longer.
longer.
Like,
But big up David
anything you
Ram,
don't-
obviously, for jumping in.
Yeah. Anything you want to say before we take people out?
Well, hopefully Cal's getting home safely, so pray for Cal. Because
And
I
you know, big up Cal. That means, guys, there's going to be hopefully a lot of fan
Yeah.
cams coming as well. This is what Cam's trying to bring you guys. Every London game, he's going away, whatever. You know what I mean? He's all down for it. Big up Cal. So hopefully, he'll be all right. He was with the man today. I know we're playing Arsenal, but the brothers are with him today. Man will take care of him. He'll be fine.
I told him to give me 3 rings when he gets in. Just so I know.
You know what I mean? It'll be
Just
good.
so I know.
Big up, but you know what? I keep forgetting to say this every single time. Guys, viewers review show, get your videos in. If you don't want me to keep the show going, like shout out to the man them who keep it popping. They know they are the regulars. Them man, they're killing it. Josh, Shamron,
Facts.
Lloyd. Do you know what I mean? Like who am I missing? Lalante. Like, them man, they know already. Them man, they keep the thing popping. Like, big up to you, man, every time. But, guys, for me to keep this show, like, actually going week in, week out, we need more contributions, man. You guys get to have your say for a few minutes. You know what I mean? Get them in. teamkopish@gmail.com. Get them in ASAP. And I'm sure you don't want to have a lot to say about it today.
If I send one, will you be able to play it?
I'll proofread it first for sure.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Heavily edited. Heavily edited.
No, of course, Bob. Anyone's welcome. Anyone's welcome. As long as you don't say anything that's disrespectful, everyone's welcome to send one in. So, guys, get them in ASAP for the viewers review. And speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Oh my days.
There he is.
Oh, what's good?
Can you not hear me all right?
He's on the 261. Pick up the cow.
I'm on a train at the moment. So just about to pull off. Oh, just pulled off now. Yeah, boys. I've not managed to catch up. I've not caught any of your shows obviously today. I'm not gonna lie. I think we played terrible today, man.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
We all agree. Yeah, we all agree.
I'll say before tomorrow's show, watch this back so you get a vibe of where we're going because it was a bit aggressive still.
And it's in just towards certain players or what?
To each other.
Oh,
we weren't good today, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're just calling it how it
we
is.
roughed
You know
each other up today. The players got roughed up. It got a bit violent.
Yeah,
today,
bro. 100.
Me and Matt was acting like
I did say it'd be 2-2. I did say
You said
I did say it'd be 2-2 though, boy.
You said you said 2-2.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, Cal predicted it.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Cal, legit
I thought
today.
I'll be honest, for the big game so far.
Say that again, Cal.
We were poor today, man. We were just poor today. Like, if we had a full strength team today, we played like that. Was well, it's been bad. It's been really bad.
That TFL
TFL
Wi-Fi is mad, you know.
Yeah, I think you've got that southern line connection, Cal. It's going mad.
How is it up and down? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're at like 120p right now.
Oh, is it? Okay, well, I'll leave you guys to it then. Should have some fan cams out tonight.
Really?
Big up for that, bro.
Big up. We're literally just talking about you, bro. Literally just talking about you.
Yeah, I told everyone you're going to give me 3 rings when you get in. Make sure you're safe. Yeah.
I imagine, yeah. So I'm gonna shout out to Guna Lee because obviously he sorted everything out for me. So like I called him this morning. I was like, look, just send me the details of where I need to go, and he sent me the details. And then like when I was on my way up there, he's like, I'll send you the details to the wrong place. I was like, bro, you trying to get me set up? Like where am I going?
They're trying to get Cal finished, you know. Had to change your heart.
Yeah. So I was like, look,
I changed his mind, you know.
I said to him, it's like I did apologize to you, so I'm guessing he let me off this time. But yeah, I think he's got taller since the last time we saw him.
Swear, even taller.
Yeah. Jamie, you know what I'm talking about. I think he might be Alex Pereira. He might be like that. He might have the Alex Pereira syndrome.
He's got that born in a lab stuff, has he?
Yeah.
German engineering.
Yeah. Because
German engineering.
Because I think he's got more hench as well. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Like literally, I did his fan cam first, and then I did one with Charlene, and literally we had to put the whole tripod at a whole different height and everything. Like it was mad.
There you go.
Like to get Lee in the frame, like I had to put it right up to the maximum setting, and even then it was still struggling.
Wow,
that's a giant.
So basically, your hint: just make sure I don't stand next to him. Otherwise, you make me look like a child.
No, but he makes everyone look like a child, apart from maybe the Big Show and Andre the Giant. So yeah, it's ridiculous.
By the way, just disclaimer: I'm not part of the 6 foot gang, so I'm just saying. Straight up.
Same here.
I mean, technically, none of us are, because even me and Matt are 5'11", so technically, none of us are part.
I'm 5 foot.
I'm 6 foot. I don't know about you, bro.
I'm 5'7".
I don't know about you, bro.
You've got taller miraculously.
I will tell you. I will tell you though.
6 foot guy.
I'm a bit taller than you. I don't know. I'm 6 foot.
Matt's been stretching.
Yeah.
I'm actually 6 foot though. I don't get it.
Chiropractor and got your spine adjusted then, bro.
What?
I'm 6'1".
I'm only 5'7". But I will smash you. That's the difference. You know.
Hey, Jamie, hey, I'm slowing down. Hey.
No. But yeah, boys, I'm gonna let you lot go because the reception's gonna start getting a bit mad. But yeah, we'll catch up, and obviously got Monday show, you know that tomorrow. So yeah, big up Rams, big up Jay, Matt Drift.
3 rings, Cal. 3
rings. I should be. I'm alright now. I'm back in. We're good now.
Yeah, but I'm a worried parent. I need to.
Nah, bless up, guys. Take care.
Yeah, man.
See you later. Big up, bro. I'm safe, bro.
Yeah. Guys, we are 30 likes away from 500. Can we get that before we leave in the next minute? Come on, guys. 500. We need 1,000 after the replay. Come on,
for real.
Guys.
Boy, that's
not on 1,000 likes. What's going on?
Do you know what I mean? I don't know what's
1,000 likes minimum on Kopish. Guys, listen. Kopish videos, they bring so much to you guys. 2 to 3 hours every video gives you so much stuff. They're the best Liverpool community on YouTube. 30,000+ subscribers. Over 1,000 people usually in their chats. Should be 1,000 likes minimum every time, guys. Come on, what are we doing? Smash the likes for these guys. They should be on 100,000 subs by now. Come on.
Yeah, man.
No, I
Big up,
appreciate
bro.
it. Yeah.
Love for that, man.
Appreciate
Love
it,
for
man.
that. You heard it, guys. Smash that like button.
Well, it's
Pimp,
5'7"
big up yourself,
midget will
brother.
smash you all. Trust me.
Pimp says, deep it. Eric Ten Hag has won more than Lego Man in half the time.
Boy.
That is,
That's
it's
definitely
weird.
an uncomfortable conversation.
It's weird as well when you think like that. It's mad. That's mad.
I think Arsenal fans need to be reminded of that, man.
Hold on.
They've
Are
had
we
to
on
say that
500 now?
generation,
Let me
innit?
reset the thing. Hold on.
There you
Yes,
go, everyone got
people,
scared.
big up. We've hit 500. Big up, big up.
Hey.
At least we hit 500.
There
know
you
what I
go.
mean?
Big up everyone. Let's get to 1,000 afterwards. Clark, big up yourself. Yeah, and big up everyone who got us onto 34k finally
look at
as
that.
well, man.
Come on,
Appreciate that,
let's
guys.
go.
Road to 35 now. Come on, people. But nah, big up everyone. It's been amazing.
Trust.
Boys, anything you want to say before we wrap up?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to everyone for the kind words because Penny Addis is going for her surgery. She's gone to hospital today. She has her surgery tomorrow. So, yeah, big up to everyone who sent their love as well. I do appreciate it. So,
yeah,
I won't be around. I won't be around for a few days now. So,
yeah.
Oh, of course, brother, of course.
Yeah, now wishing her success, everything goes successful, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Well, my wishes as well, man.
Appreciate it.
Trust me,
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
go.
I've got the wife out here for 2 days, so it's all good as well. So,
Jamie's always got to find a way to make the joke happen.
There's always a positive somewhere. You got to find it.
That's it. It's always a positive, you know. Hey, jeez, man.
Silver lining. Yeah, no, everyone in the chat sending their love as well, man. So, no, bless
appreciate
them,
it,
the little one.
Absolutely, man.
Appreciate it.
Ram, anything you want to say before we finish up, bro?
Hey, man, it's a good result. I don't want no more fighting, no more. I'm done. You get me. You get me.
No. Me and Matt are fine. This is what we do. We just go to our own room.
It's not fighting. We're just having.
We go to our own room. We get called back downstairs when dinner's ready. We forget the argument. That's how it moves,
bro. It's just disagreements of an opinion. Like it's not fighting, bro.
It's funny though, because you know what's so weird though, Matt. Yeah, because like YouTube is like a lot of people who became friends on YouTube. It can be easy to fall out with people. But because we've been brothers for like 25 years,
that's what I was gonna say.
We could never, like, you know, so people are like, yo, you lot, calm down. It's like, no, we've been doing this for years.
This is what I'm trying to say. Man, we did it for years, like way before YouTube, bro.
It's like one of them ones where we're not shouting, we're just talking loudly. That's all.
Yeah, but that's what it is, though. We're just talking loud, like. But us two, when we talk, we don't speak like, no, I disagree, fam. We don't speak. That's just not how we speak. Either of us.
You speak with passion.
Yeah, we're just both quite loud. But I don't take offense to what Jeff says. That's just he's just saying how he feels and vice versa, innit? Like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Whenever we were at each other's house when we were younger, one of our mums would always be like, "Is everything all right? What's going on in there?"
Right. You're not
we'll be shouting
like,
in the room, and people will think we're beefing. You know what I mean? So, especially if we're playing pro or something like that, it used to get mad, but. That's just how it goes. That's how it goes.
I beefed with my best friend once when I was a kid. My mum came into the room and I swore at my mum. She headbutted me in front of my mate. You know what I mean? Yeah, my mum's hard, man. She just nutted me like that.
I mean, to be fair, bro, swearing at her deserved it, though. Let's be honest.
I was showing off. I was showing off because I was with my mate, and was in our room. It was only kids at the time. And I swore at her and called her something unpleasant, and she just nutted me. And my friend just mysteriously, my mate just mysteriously left. You know, he like, Jay, I've got to go, mate. I've got to go. Dinner's ready and all that. You know?
None of it. She said, "What, Jay?"
No. Yeah, she does.
What you say?
It's weird because my mum's really old and fragile now.
Yeah,
but back then she was a demon. She was like, men were scared of her.
If a swear word was out of my mouth, my mum wouldn't spoon, bro.
She's man.
Oh man, yeah, we've all got those moments. I remember making my little brother cry in front of my friends. I had about 6 friends round, and I made my little brother cry. So my mom come in and slapped me in my face and said, "Don't embarrass your brother just because your friends are here." And I had to just hold it in front of.
There's nothing you can do, bro. What are you gonna do?
I had to just hold it, bro. You know,
you're just sitting there like, say nothing. You can't really do nothing. What are you gonna do? You get what I'm gonna say? Like, it's mad.
To be fair, I shouldn't have made him cry, innit? But it is what it is. But on that note,
on violent mothers.
Yeah.
On violent mothers.
People, no, Matt, anything before we take the people out? Anything you want to say?
No, listen, big up everyone. Listen, we didn't get the result we wanted, but we still move. You get what I'm saying? And then, yeah, man, we move on to the next game, which I think is Saturday, Brighton, 3 o'clock.
No, but we got Brighton in the cup on Tuesday, bro.
We got Brighton in the cup, innit? Oh, was it Tuesday?
Double header.
But that's away, though, right? That one's away, right?
Yeah, that's away.
Yeah, but then on Saturday, we got them at home, innit?
Yes, yeah. All right, do you know what? I promised everybody I would let you know what my bet was afterwards. So
the bet.
Yeah. So my bet was a triple acca.
Yeah.
And it included Liverpool Arsenal draw. So my acca's off to a good start. So that's what
you take that, Drift. You take that.
That's what my bet was today. Yeah.
Fair play.
So, I would have loved to have lost my money for a Liverpool win, but you know.
What about the other teams, or who are they?
I've also got Arsenal to beat Newcastle, City to beat Tottenham in the cup, and one more. It's a 4 acca. It's a 4-team acca. So
I've still got a running bet.
Okay.
It was Liverpool to reach the Champions League final. That's still my running bet, and I'm still not going to cash out just yet. Not yet.
Okay. I've got a bet as well that I'll be divorced by the end of the year. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. At the moment, it's looking likely. It's looking likely. Ain't gonna lie.
Jesus.
It's looking likely.
Oh man. And on that note, people, it's been a pleasure. Love as always. Smash that like button on your way out, please, people. And we will catch you tomorrow for the Monday night show, where I'm sure we'll have Cal back, and it's gonna get a little bit techie, especially if we got to talk about this result again. So until next time, people, big up your damn selves. And as Jamie would say,
5 for 3 and an attitude. 5 for 3 and an attitude.
big up the short team. We're out.
Please.